Top of the top. Thank y'all for waiting. Good things come to those who wait. Another thing is, everything don't always go according to the plan. But I'm back. Back in this thing, episode 512, I think. Yeah, we about to shake, chilling. I came on late. I'm gonna stay on a little later. I'm here, y'all. We gonna vibe today. What's up? It's summertime. It's almost over, man. About to get out of here, man, real soon, y'all. Hopefully everybody enjoying their day. Shout out to everybody at work, everybody that's at home holding it down, got the kids right, everything in order. You getting your school shopping money together and everything, man. Whatever, man. As long as everybody's straight, that's all that matter around here. You already know. We're gonna turn up today. I'm gonna be cool. Anyway, what's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody here. That's right. Let's get it. TG, what up? What up, bro? Thanks for pulling up on that show that day, bro. We put in that work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say make sure y'all check out that What's Poppin' episode, man. Talking about that Hollywood fall. That's about to go back on members only. So I'm letting y'all know. Check that out, man. You know, I'm about to release something else. So y'all stay tuned. Chris Miller. What's the word, C. Miller? What's up, One Track Record? Shayna, what's up, Sassy? What's the word? Good morning, Rondell. Shice Black. My boy AI. What up, AI? That's the bro, man. Randy Clark. I told you, there. Everybody here this morning. Oh, shit. T Rose, what up? Everybody up in here. I'm educating. Thanks for coming to the channel. I see you new around here. What's up, Lisa D? All right, y'all know what's up on the intro. Boy, I'm going to be on here for a minute, so y'all know I'm going to holler at y'all. Anyway, we got to get to it. We got a lot to talk about, man. Ain't nothing too major, but I got to take my time because I'm tired of going fast and doing too much, and then I'll be forgetting the main part of the show. So today we're going to take our time, man. Look, today we're going to be talking about Rick Ross. He just purchased a $35 million mansion. And Ice Spice has topped the charts with 1 billion streams. She topped Nicki and everybody. So what I'm talking about today, well, today we're going to talk about some of the rappers that are still successful. And then I'm going to prove and show you how that shit has nothing to do with the hip-hop anniversary. I done figured it all out. The hip-hop anniversary that's some Bambaataa in them shit, man. The broke niggas of hip-hop that started it, their reward in the end is getting accolades in a hip-hop museum. That's it. But we spoke about it the other day. You'll notice something about this hip-hop reunion shit. You ain't seen Jay-Z pushing it. You ain't seen Diddy pushing it. I can name a lot of rappers that ain't even pushing that shit because they know it's some bullshit. Plus, Russell Simmons got nothing to do with it, so nobody else is fucking with it because they got to remember, they're really rewriting history without Russell Simmons and Def Jam and the rest of them. You got to peep game. I broke all this down already on the show. There's some shit going on. That whole 50-year anniversary hip-hop shit has to do with them rapping-ass niggas from the Bronx, them dirty-ass niggas that got put on by gay men. That's Bambaataa, Melly Mel, Grandmaster Flash, all them dudes that was crackheads and fell off. Yeah, they came back to get their reward in the end, the glory. That's why they the main ones behind this shit. I'm gonna break some shit down today. Yeah, I'm breaking some shit down. See, I'm telling y'all, man, that rap shit dead. But I'm telling you how it's dead. It's dead on a different level, man. The way we used to know it is dead for many reasons. I done kept proving this shit financially or on every level, but I ain't about to go on all that today because some of that shit y'all already know around here, man. I'm not going to keep dumbing down for people that's late and don't know what the fuck going on. I'm not going to keep dumbing down for people that listen to these dumb rap niggas and watch dumbass rap platforms because they want to keep thinking rap is some shit that's going to be here forever, but it's not. You know why? Because the game changed. What I said when you get towards 50, it's a certain way you're supposed to move. Now, let me clarify everything I said, because a lot of people, they get offended when I start talking about age and old heads. You know what an old head is? A washed up motherfucker in the mind. You know what an old head is? Well, you ever heard the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks? That's an old head. Why? Okay. When a dog becomes incoherent, when a dog becomes senile, what happened? The dog got to get put to sleep. That's why you can't teach an old dog new tricks. An old dog, you can't teach new tricks, so eventually you got to put him to sleep because he ain't no use. That's old heads. So I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Old head is a state of thinking, a state of mind. You stuck in some shit that's irrelevant. You stuck in the past. You're stuck in some shit when you was a teenager. If you're still stuck in a mind state, if you still think the same exact way you did as a teenager, from in your fucking 20s, and you still thinking the same in your 30s, and you're retarded. You know why? Because you didn't grow. Has nothing to do with age. So being that we talking about all this hip-hop reunion shit and rappers this and rappers that, now let's talk about a successful rapper that nobody liked by the name of Rick Ross. Why niggas don't like Rick Ross? Well, I'm gonna break it down. Rick Ross, his number one slander is he was the CO. For one, we all know plenty of dirty fucking COs. I know niggas from the hood that knew they wasn't trying to do that street shit, so they said I'm gonna be a CO. And niggas still respected them the same way. It's not about being a CO. It's about when you try to be a CO and you still try to be on the block and you try to run with the drug dealers and the gangsters. You try to do everything they do, but you see what I'm saying? But if a man say he a CO, he separate himself, that's one thing. But I ain't getting all of that. But one thing I know about Rick Ross being a CO, when he was a CO, his whole hood was locked up. The big drug dealer niggas from his hood was locked up. And they say when Rick Ross was the CO, all his niggas was in that jail. And they say he was looking out for them. That's what they say. I don't know. But anyway, my point is, I'm just going to talk about his flaws. Now we're going to talk about his success story. Because, nigga, we so dumb. We are so fucking dumb. Because I told you that keeping the real shit made niggas real dumb. Rick Ross has been showing us how to move as a rapper the whole time. He's been showing us how not to kiss the white man's ass to be successful. I broke all this down on the platform. Y'all know on the What's Poppin' show we go in. And I broke down the chambers niggas had to go through. How certain niggas had to go through Jay-Z. Certain niggas had to go through Diddy. My point is this. You'll see once Rick Ross got on, he went his own route. He didn't play them fucking Def Jam games. He didn't play them Jay-Z games. He got away from that nigga. Just like Kanye did. Because everybody, you people, all my rap people that know the truth, see? When you look at every rapper that was around Jay-Z and them, or you look at any rapper that earned their bones in New York, period, you're going to see they already understood to be successful, you got to not just leave New York, you got to get from up under that goddamn Jay-Z and them umbrella. You got to get away from them niggas. That whole Leo Cohen, Def Jam, all that shit, they all connected. You feel me? The Chris Lighty shit, the fucking, all that shit. You had to get away from that. They knew that. So my point is this. Do you see how we're in a crisis? We're in a recession. We seen people selling their homes, mansions, businesses. The question is, how the hell is Rick Ross still purchasing $35 million mansions in a goddamn crisis? Because we're at a time of big bank take little bank. For everybody that's falling right now, the people with money, they buying up everything. You can't afford to shop, everything on sale. Everything is for sale. And my point is, the people that got big bank are cashing in. They are investing. They buying everything up they could buy. Rick Ross, one of them. The reason why we have to look at Rick Ross, y'all, because you know I diss rap, I go hard on all of that. You got to understand what's going on, man. Rick Ross showed you how a black man is supposed to move after you make it off of rap, man. He been not on that rap shit. Meaning he'll rap, yeah, he gonna do his shows, yeah. He got hits, but he been took himself out of that rapper category, man. But see, niggas had to brainwash you because they didn't want you to pay attention to Rick Ross because he represented a successful nigga. He put black niggas on. Would never be no Meek Mill without him, Philly. It wouldn't be him. Gilly the Kid wouldn't put him on. My point is, what's the proof? He did put black brothers on. Wale. Get it? Other people. He did. He did open up Wingstops and Checkers. They gave jobs to black people. Right now, I can go to Wingstop right now. Black people working there right now. It's going to be like 3 of them in there. He did that. He did it. Meaning, he showed you that you ain't just got to be a dumb rapper your whole life. So my point is, let's ask the question. So a 50th anniversary hip hop, why the fuck all these rappers broke? And why all the founders of rap broke? Why all these niggas dancing around on stage broke? And if it's a 50th anniversary, how come Rick Ross wasn't there? How come he ain't celebrating the shit? Why he ain't pushing it? Like Fat Joe. Because Fat Joe broke. I should have pulled up Fat Joe fucking money and Rick Ross money, and you'll see. And I want you to ask a question, my smart New York niggas that love rap. How the fuck did Rick Ross pass Fat Joe? If Fat Joe's supposed to be the realest nigga from Terror Squad with Big Pun, Remy Ma, he the realest nigga in the rap game, right? Well, why the fuck Rick Ross passed him? Obviously, Fat Joe ain't that smart, is he? That's why I kept telling y'all. Y'all sit there and still listen to dumb niggas like Fat Joe. You still listen to these dumb niggas. But meanwhile, you shit on Rick Ross. That's the successful nigga right there. And all that taking shirt off shit, that's Rick Ross, man. That's why I peep the game, man. I peep all subliminal messages, man. Let me tell you a subliminal message. You remember the other day in New York City when we heard about how Fat Joe was on stage taking his shirt off? Nigga, that's Rick Ross shit. Y'all know that. Or you forgot. That's Rick Ross shit. But let me show you how Rick Ross played the subliminal message games. Because y'all don't get it, some of y'all. Now check the game out. Rick Ross said, okay, Fat Joe, you went viral for being on stage, taking your shirt off. Nigga, you stole my shit. But now I'm gonna take your trend the next day, and this is what Rick Ross did. This is trend. This is smack at Fat Joe, nigga. Rick Ross closes on Star Island pad, dropping 35 million. Okay, nigga, you trying to steal my swag? Take your shirt off on stage. Let me show you this, Fat Joe. Look, I'm about to buy a new mansion, nigga. That's what he did. That's subliminal messages. I know what that means. Because Fat Joe tried to steal that man's swag. Rick Ross is the nigga, the fat nigga with the man boobs that take his shirt off. All right? Fat Joe might have been doing it, but everybody know that's what Rick Ross do. And that was Rick Ross' way of saying, okay, I see what you did on the stage. All right, you stole my swag. But Fat Joe, I bet you can't do this. So let's ask, okay, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Fat Joe, you profited off Big Pun. But what the fuck did it do for you, Fat Joe? Can you buy a big mansion like Rick Ross? No. I told y'all idiots, all Fat Joe do is take money and finesse black people. Yeah, he put a sneaker store in the Bronx. Niggas got happy. Niggas got happy because Fat Joe put a sneaker store in the hood, and half the niggas in the hood couldn't afford the sneakers, but niggas got happy over that. Meanwhile, I just told you Rick Ross put employment in the hood. Employment. Jobs. Not just a sneaker store with one person or two people working there. Jobs. Franchises, nigga. I could have sworn this Checkers in Brooklyn now. Them shits come from down south. Yeah, that's why I keep trying to tell y'all. Checkers has been down south since the goddamn, I don't know. I knew about them Checkers and Rowdies at least since the 90s. This shit's old as fuck. New York just got them not too long ago. That's because of Rick Ross. Rick Ross made power moves, man. But this ain't about praising Rick Ross. We're looking at successful rappers. How old is Rick Ross? 47. Remember I told y'all the 50-year-old rappers represent the 50 years of rap, and the rappers that are 50 years old still rapping, and the rappers that are 50 years old and fucking broke. And also represents 50 years of brainwashing. Meanwhile, I remember Rick Ross made a song, him, 2 Chainz, Gucci Mane, a collaboration called Buy Back the Block. And they were talking about buying back the block, the black community. And they got them banned that song. I never forgot that shit. Rick Ross been pushing this black people buy shit back and be successful. He been pushing this shit for about 5 years now. But he get downplayed. And they let Diddy and Jay-Z push that fake-ass black excellence when the whole time they're not doing shit for black people. The whole time, the only nigga doing shit for black people is Rick Ross, y'all. It's the truth. I'm going to prove it today. Rick Ross closes on $35 million Star Mansion. Now, y'all should already know this boy playing with some coins because we already know he bought a Vander Holyfield mansion in Atlanta. How did he get that? He did a smart chess move. He got it at a cheap price. But this right here is the new mansion he bought in Miami, his hometown, Star Island, $35 million. That was a deal. But my point is, man, he did it off rap. Rick Ross shows you how you're supposed to be successful going on 50, y'all. He showed us the moves before when he was early 30s. He was making boss moves, man. I'm just telling you, he employed black people. He put black people in situations. He did his job, man. It's the truth. Let's look. It's the mansion he just bought. So my thing is this. Why are we talking about rappers that can barely sell shows? Why do we look up rappers? They broke. We talk about Cardi B and Offset. I told you Rick Ross richer than both of them put together, man. All these people we be talking about that be in the front, they're the broke ones. The real ones be in the back. I told you, man. The ones that really get to the money, they in the back. When you see them niggas on stage still dancing, going on shows, they fucking struggling, man. They trying to pay them bills. It's the truth. Rick Ross don't got to go on tour no more. No more. Because he was smart ahead of the game. While niggas was being rappers and popping Molly and getting high, this nigga was making business deals. So my point is this, all I'm saying is this, y'all. With the 50-year anniversary of hip-hop, let me add this to it. Because you see me, I'm always going to come from a different perspective. Now I'm going to show you the success of hip-hop. I'm going to show you the success that hip-hop brings people after 50 years. You feel me? I'm going to show you the successful side of hip-hop. I'm not just going to talk about the dirty parts of the Bronx where crack babies is running around breakdancing. You feel me? Now let's look at the upper echelon of things of how rap has also made people very successful in other executive business fields. You get it? Rick Ross. Yeah, he's a rapper, but he always tried to tell people, get money, get professional, be about something. I'll give him that. But look, this is another thing I want to prove in this episode, y'all. And I spoke about this before with Jay-Z and them when they bought that mansion. If you really peep game, Rick Ross just bought a bunker, man. This is a bunker. This is a bunker, man. They know what's going down, y'all, to have against the have-nots. That's why I broke it down in the other episode with Jay-Z and them crib. You see how they got this, how Rick Ross got his crib situated? And if anything pop off, he can hit that back door right there, hop on a boat and be gone. And I'm pretty sure they got the helicopter pad around here somewhere. But see that? That's Miami. You see that on the other side? This is how you can be. This is how Rick Ross could be in Miami, but not in Miami. You get it? This is how he can ball. My point is, these are the people that if shit hit the fan and get crazy, they safe. This is a safe haven. This is also a strategic setup. You get what I'm saying? So he could be at safety in the last day. Look at that library in that crib. See that? Because we forgot about books and shit. We forgot about reading books. See that? And everybody know the library room is the most important room in the house, the book room. We all grew up. We all had bookshelves and shit like that. I had bookshelves with the New World Order book on it, Behold the Pale Horse, the Bible, the Quran, Message to the Black Man, everything on the bookshelf. Yeah, that's what I had in the crib, man. Books, dictionaries. Yeah, because I told you to be successful, you got to read books, man. You ain't never going to find a person made it rich and ain't never read a fucking book. It ain't going to happen. So look, I'm just showing y'all, man. The man made it off rap money. This rap money. So let's keep asking the question. Why are all the people that started rap broke? Why are the people that been in here forever rapping their ass, so why the fuck is they broke? But we going to make excuses for that, right? Because you know why they broke? They just wanted to be rappers. That's why. And them niggas just was happy to jump on stages, and they were just happy to have names. And I'm going to get to them old head, Melly Mel niggas and all that. See how I look like a fortress, y'all? That's a strategic fortress he just bought. That's what that's about. See how Miami in the background? Shit like New York, don't it? The point of the matter is this man just really bought a fortress. That's really what he bought. So what I'm saying is this also was a strategic move he just did. And it's also a sign of what's to come in Miami, Florida. And Rick Ross also knows a lot of migrants just touched down. He's not stupid. He knows what's going on. He's getting in position. If the war against the have against the have not started in Miami right now in Florida, Rick Ross is in position. And then you just have your soldiers surround the premises with heavy artillery. And you see, if he has to evacuate, he has the backdoor escape route. Even though that's where they're going to chill on the boats and all that, I'm just saying that's still an escape route right there. See, you notice that a lot of them strategically are getting bunkers. This is a low-key bunker. I know what that is. You feel me? Salute, Wax Dog. What up, bro? Salute to everybody for supporting, dropping them links, all that. Any people that support me, anybody that's my family, make sure y'all drop y'all link into y'all channels, man. Make sure y'all support my people, man. You feel me? That's it. All right, but look, it's a bunker, y'all. It's a bunker. See that? These are strategic bunkers. You also will see it look kind of like Jay-Z crib, right? My point is this. You see, this is not like in a mansion format. You see what I'm saying? Y'all get it? You see how you got the closed windows look like a bunker? It's not just a regular home, what I'm saying. You see it? This strategic, man. But Rick Ross just bought this. This is side crib. So we got to keep asking the question. How the fuck did Rick Ross do this off rap money, but nobody else did? Why are we still talking about broke Melly Mel and these niggas and Fat Joe and KRS-One and niggas that been in the game, but they didn't make successful business moves because they just wanted to be rappers? That's my only point, man. My point is this, y'all. Y'all got to understand this shit, man. See, what happened is it's a lot. It's about 100 different things that happen, man. But see, the New York rappers, man, they try to monopolize the game for so long to themselves, man. That's why when the shit went worldwide, a lot of them fell off. They couldn't keep up. And then you'll see one thing they did. They spent years of bashing niggas. See, remember when they wasn't winning, they was bashing everybody from Trinidad James. That's not rap. They were dissing everybody. You remember? That's because they wasn't eating, man. But then soon as that versus shit came back, and little by little, they started getting their shows. They started coming back in the rap game. And what they do, started stamping Lil Uzi Vert. I said it before. You see him on stage with Busta Rhymes. Now all these niggas washed up. They cool. Now all these mumble rappers, they cool now. Oh yeah, they all cool. See, if you notice one thing, when they started getting back in position, they stopped bashing the young rappers. Y'all gonna act like y'all remember that whole campaign when old heads was bashing mumble rap? They was bashing fucking everybody because they was not getting money, y'all. You see Grandmaster Flash, he was a crackhead. The nigga with the fitted hat on and the hoodie, he turned into a crackhead, fell off. They already told you Flavor Flav was a crackhead, fell off. Damn near all of them had fell off, man. All of them damn near. And if they didn't smoke crack and fall off, they was broke. Only people who always sustain, you already know, Busta Rhymes never fell off. LL. Why they never fell off? Well, LL never fell off because of CSI. He been eating off that shit. My point is, the successful rappers always had their hands in other pots. That's why LL never had to pick up a microphone to rap, because the founders of rap and the people that started in this shit already knew they could never get to executive level if they just hold microphones on stage. They knew that. So my point is, When they lost control of rap from the young boys, they was quiet. This is what I want all my people to peep. Peep this shit, y'all. Then when the drill rappers took over New York and took over the whole scene, from Chief Keef on up to New York to the Bronx rap, you see all them niggas was quiet. They was fucking hating. I broke all this shit down already. They was hating during the mumble rap era. But this is what I want y'all to see. And I said it before. This is why, please peep this part, family. You will see strategically, as soon as that drill rap shit got destroyed, when all the young boys went to jail, all the young boys got put away with, who came back out? The old heads. And this also, I ain't gonna tell all the shit I broke down on the channel. I'm gonna let y'all watch that. But I'm saying, even if you smart, you'll see this a fake ass hip hop reunion. Why? For one, it's only a little bit of people. They filmed it from far away to make it look like a lot. For two, they got Glorilla on the stage and Lil Uzi Vert. So like I said before, there's so many other rappers that ain't even on this stage. Or if you pay attention, you will see a certain rappers ain't even co-signing this shit. So it's a fake reunion. It's a fake celebration. And not only that, LL, you only spearheading it because you got the Rock the Bells tour that going all over the world. But at the end of the day, I wanted to show y'all this rap shit been there. And like Will Smith said, like the picture, how the fuck Will Smith ain't there? They're picking and choosing who's going to be the face of hip hop. And what I mean is, hip hop also started from the welfare program. I'm gonna prove that too. I'm about to get back. Let me go back. I had to go back to go forward. All right. Now check it out. Pardon me, y'all. But like I said, because I'm getting Ice Spice, I want to show you how Rick Ross didn't have to be the greatest rapper. It was about being successful. Any rapper could do what he did, y'all. Any rapper. But I told you, all them niggas wanted was chains, bitches, names, nice cars, and running around doing nothing. All right? And worried about trying to be the realest nigga about nothing. Get it? That's what happened. So while everybody was trying to be the realest nigga like Jim Jones and all of them, because you gotta remember, let's think about all the people was out before him. Jim Jones, all these people was out before Rick Ross. You got to ask the question, how could a brother from Miami be more successful than every rapper that came out of New York City? You got it. You can't sugarcoat it. Y'all got to keep it real on this. How if the main city that started this shit don't have the most successful rappers in the shit? You figure that out? Because most people from New York City, all they want is fame. That's why. Most of them, they just gonna want fame, and then they're gonna be selfish. That's just it. That's why Rick Ross done put on more rappers than most of the niggas in New York right now. That's out. Fat Joe, who you put on, Fat Joe? Anyway, man. I'm just showing you, man. He bought this off Rap Money, man. Rap Money. All right? You see that, the winding stairs? People that's into certain sciences understand what the winding stairs mean. That represents the stairway to heaven. You feel me? Jacob's ladder. That's what that is in a mansion. My point is this, man. This is from Rap Money, man. This is an investment. It's not even saying he wants to live here. So let me correct that. This is an investment. He got a mansion for the low. Rick Ross is selling mansions like niggas used to sell crack cocaine, kilos. All he did was take the money and make it legit and do legal flips. My point is, man, what stopped any other rapper from doing this? That is my only point, y'all. I'm not here to diss nobody. Today we're going to deal with facts. On the 50-year anniversary of hip hop, you was only taught to embrace the poor side of hip hop, not the good side. Because I told you, keeping it real means keeping it poor, nigga. When you keeping it real, you keeping it real with the niggas in the ghetto. You keeping it real with the niggas in the projects. You keeping it real with the poor people. So what the poor people say? Keep it real, nigga. Nigga, don't go nowhere. Don't make it in life, nigga. You supposed to stay here with us till the day you die, nigga. That's keeping it real. Meanwhile, you got people showing you how to do this shit legit, clean. That's keeping it real. When nigga tell you, show you, nigga don't just run their fucking mouth. They show you how to do it. That's keeping it real. My point is, you see that man got a fortress? See that man got investment? Key thing is he did it off rap music, man. So keep asking the question, why nobody else can, why a lot of rappers couldn't be successful? How hard was it, y'all? Once you get the green light, once you get the bag, you got the good background, good credit, all your past is erased. You got access to everything you need. What's the excuse to be broke? What's the excuse to not invest your bread? Who's the man? What race of people are the masters of excuses? Anyway, just showing y'all, man, it's some Rap Money. So it's not about praising the mansion. It's about understanding that a lot of people could have been successful from rap, but they was playing around and getting high and doing dumb shit. That's why they broke. See that? It's in Miami, right here. My point is, that's all I'm showing you, man. This is why we not gonna talk about the successes that rap, the successful rap stories. Hip hop did a lot of shit, but see, every executive that had their hands in the rap industry since the 90s, this is how all of them live, just like this. They live like Rick Ross. See, the rappers be broke and the executives live like this. That's the truth. L.A. Reid, Babyface, and all of them. This is how Russell and them was living, man. Meanwhile, the rappers fucking broke, trying to get a check. But see, Rick Ross proved them wrong. He said, look, a rapper can have more money than a fucking executive. Yeah, I had to rap for a deal. Yeah, I was the little fat nigga struggling to get on. But once I got on, I never looked back. And that's what we're looking at, man. Success, man, never looking back. You feel me? Off of rap music and making the right check moves. That's what I'm talking about, man. And I'm saying that, and I'm giving Rick Ross his accolades because he's 47 years old, which proves he is about to be 50. And all I was trying to tell y'all, when you're 50, you're supposed to move with grace. That's what I was talking about. Jim Jones is still running around with a hat backwards talking about lobby boys and trying to prove to niggas in New York that he still be on the corner. I told y'all, that's a fucking dumb nigga. A dumb motherfucker. Why? Jimmy started in Harlem. He was on the block with niggas in Harlem. He made it out of Harlem, left Harlem, then came back to Harlem, then was running around Harlem, ain't build shit productive in Harlem, and he only comes back to Harlem to floss on niggas, but niggas, hey, Harlem, Jimmy ain't got shit. That's why Jimmy had to sit down with the mayor. Jimmy got to kiss ass. You seen Rick Ross killing? Did you see Rick Ross kiss any ass of any politician? Did you see it? I seen Jim Jones invite Mayor Eric Adams to his mama house, even though Jim Jones claimed to be a non-trade gangster blood, and even though the non-trade gangster bloods got locked up in New York City, spearheaded by the mayor, because any jurisdiction has to be, the mayor know about it. I also showed you, and I can connect so many fucking dots on you niggas, it's ridiculous. The mayor Eric Adams got Jim Jones on speed dial. Jim Jones is really cool with Tekashi. That's how he tricked you niggas. Y'all didn't also peep why Jim Jones didn't go to jail, because he was the one behind this shit. I told you a million times 2 years ago. Why? Jim Jones on the phone talking over federal wiretaps. Why he didn't go to jail? Because he cool with the mayor. That's why. Then you want to show, I prove something else to you. I posted on this channel what? Mayor Eric Adams' homeboy, the dirty preacher, Lamar Whitehead. That's his homeboy. So what did I show you? I showed you Lamar Whitehead chilling with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Get it? The preacher Whitehead showed his affiliation with 6ix9ine. Jim Jones showed you the affiliation with the fucking mayor. That's a circle. You get it? Jim Jones cool with the mayor. By affiliation, he's cool with the preacher and Tekashi. They all together, dummy. That's why they didn't go to jail. Non-trade gangsters went to jail because the conspiracy was against them to get them the fuck out of Brooklyn. Because that's where the mayor started from, and that's where the preacher does his dirty work. The whole plot was to get the non-trade gangsters out of Brooklyn because they was one of the last original New York sets still doing their thing. They had to go, and Tekashi knew about it, and Jimmy knew about it. But y'all want to get Jimmy passes still, right? Even though he sat down with the mayor, I see a lot of you dumbass niggas, you made sure you ain't see that video, didn't you? Because you want to keep hope alive. All I'm trying to tell you, my brothers, that was 2003, nigga. That was 2001. That was 2005. Whatever fucking vision you got of Jimmy, that ain't Jim Jones no more. And any one of you niggas still holding on to that blood shit, you're fucking delusional. You know why? Let me tell you the truth. A lot of my brothers, y'all was locked up. Y'all didn't see Gangland. Y'all didn't see the A&E channel when they showed them white federales on stage. Look, when they showed them white feds on national TV quoting the blood oath, y'all didn't see that part, bro. Y'all was locked up. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of that shit been dead. When I saw the goddamn federal white man quote the United Blood Nation oath on TV, motherfucker, that was 2008. So ever since then, I've been moving different. I said, I can't fuck with a lot of niggas no more. Once I seen a white man quoting a goddamn blood oath, I knew that shit was a joke, and that shit broke my heart, but I knew shit was over. And they also, what else they do on Gangland, people that was around? They did the OG Mac special. That's why I was trying to tell a lot of my brothers locked up that came home recent. A lot of shit had changed while y'all was in the pen. Niggas out here was folding. It was niggas like me holding that shit down. Because when y'all was in jail, niggas was folding. The police was getting access to a lot of shit. And when I saw that white man with gray hair quote the United Blood Nation oath, I said, yo, this shit ain't right no more. Something got to change. OG, they had the whole rundown. I said, nah, man, this shit been infiltrated. But niggas ain't peep game though. That's why I let a lot of y'all come on the internet and just do y'all thing and talk all that talk. Because I understood a lot of brothers they didn't understand because they was gone. Some of them was gone and some of them was out here asleep. I'm asking any blood member. You ever seen a white man quote the blood oath? You ever seen a white man quote the pledge? I'm talking about word for word with no goddamn script. He knew the blood oath. That's not new, man. The feds know all this shit. And if you don't believe me, shit. All that not shit. You can pull it up right now, man. All that shit gonna come up under the goddamn federal website, man. Blood codes, facts, old shit. All right. So all that shit been federal, y'all. So I let niggas play their games all they want to. That's why I told you I didn't come on the internet to be nothing. I'm nothing on this shit. This Rick Ross Holyfield mansion he bought in Atlanta for the low ticket. I just wanted to show y'all that all of this come from rap money. When Rick Ross started out, he was just a nigga trying to rap. What else did Rick Ross do for the people? He did the car show. But it wasn't just for the people. Let me show you what else Rick Ross did. Rick Ross is a hustler. Rick Ross said, before I pick up a microphone, walk around stages, and do all that rapping shit, nigga, I'm about to be 50. He said, nah, I'd rather do a car show. Why? That's all my money. And I'm going to give people a chance to showcase their car and make some money. I heard about the money you had to pay to not just attend it, but to put your car in it. That was free promotion. He let people bring their food trucks out. You was able to make money on those grounds. But what people got to understand, as a business person, that was an investment because it gave you a chance to network. It gave you a chance to establish yourself. See, when you pay for these type of events, it's no telling who you're going to meet. It's no telling what type of business endeavors going to come from this. So Rick Ross did that. He created a black seminar. That's what that was, a black seminar, man. See, that's why I say so much shit go on and niggas' brain be so confused with rap. They don't understand what certain things are no more, man. That's why I knew my people are so fucking dumb now, man. It's sad. Now, I also want to show you something else. You see how his Atlanta home, that's a mansion. You see the house? My point is, when we look at the other joint, this is a fortress. Like I said, this is more built like a fortress. See, that's more like a fortress. The way it's tucked off, limited windows. Anyway, when Rick Ross did this really was a black seminar, y'all. These are seminars for black people to attend, no matter where you're from. If you got a business, this is the type of shit you're supposed to go to. You got a website popping, that's the shit you're supposed to go to. That's why I say we behind and shit, y'all. It's us. We behind. When I'm saying we, I'm talking about any which one of us that don't understand what's going on or not participating in certain things. We the ones behind. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Fuck a rap concert, dummy. You supposed to go to shit like that if you got a brand. You trying to build brand and meet people, you go here. I don't give a fuck how much money it costs. Why? You might create $1 million entity right here. See, but when you're not a visionary, when you don't have innovation, ambition, you don't see things futuristic because you're always in the past, you're never going to see vision. And that's another thing. Why a lot of my people, ambition and innovation is dead because they always stuck in the past. When you're stuck in the past, you cannot get innovation from that. So I'm trying to tell y'all, you can talk about back in the days all the fuck you want to. You ain't going to get nowhere. The 4-time hip-hop BET Award winner described the home as a major piece to the puzzle in his robust real estate portfolio. I told you. This shit Rick Ross is doing, these are real estate investments, man. So let's ask us simple questions. I don't give a fuck about what type of rapper you feel Rick Ross was. I don't give a fuck about him being a CEO. The point of the matter is, do you see the business moves he's making? He's leading by example. He's not just a nigga on the Instagram running his mouth like Fat Joe talking about hip-hop museums. He also be on there trying to influence niggas to make power moves. You see how you got bum niggas like Hassan Campbell sitting a little ass backyard says, I'm just trying to inspire y'all. But only a nigga from the projects can inspire you with a small ass backyard and a man-made fish pond. It's niggas like Rick Ross trying to inspire you for real, the big vision. You can have this too. You could be a millionaire, nigga. That's inspiration. Why? Because real inspiration, you watch. You don't need no nigga to tell you nothing. See, I know how to watch inspiration. This man is making goddamn real estate moves right in our face. This the same shit the white man was doing. But when a black man do it, shh. Don't let it be known black people winning right now, man. Don't let them know Rick Ross really the most successful black man in the game right now. that didn't kiss the white man ass. That's what you got to remember. Rick Ross, see, Jay-Z got on his knees to the white man. Leah Cohen and them. Rick Rubin. Rick Ross didn't play them games. He didn't kiss the white man ass. He from the South. I told y'all, man. There's certain people from the South ain't kiss no white man ass. You can say what the fuck you want. You ain't never seen Baby kiss the white man ass. They not doing that. That's niggas, Yankees. Let me get back into that. Yankee boy. You know what Yankee boy mean? It means sellout, coon. I got the Yankee hat on. See, when I got the Yankee hat on, that's for my New Yorkers. We know what it means. That means New York. But let me tell y'all something else too. A lot of y'all don't know, especially if you never fucking been nowhere in the world. If you never been nowhere in the world, you from New York. The New York fitted holds more weight when you're out of town. The New York fitted is also a way of communication for all New Yorkers. All my New Yorkers that have been out of town, y'all already know this. Y'all already know this. Whether we in Jersey, California, North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta, don't matter. When we see that New York hat, we know what time it is. He from back home. She went back home. What up, family? We connect off that Yankee fitted. That's our communication out of town. You feel me? The New York logo holds more weight out of town. Always know that. But the fact is, it's still a Yankee. And it goes back in the day. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't like Yankees. Never did. Why? The Yankees are the black niggas. The Yankees are the union that went and banged on the South. Also, one thing you keep forgetting, the Yankee boy, like my people in Jamaica, the West Indies, salute to my people from the island, the Yankee boy. You know what that really means? That's a sellout nigga. When they was coming to New York calling those Yankee boys, they was really calling us sellouts. Calling us Yankees, those are sellout. Why? It was the Yankee boys that killed the Buffalo Soldiers. Or should I say the Buffalo Soldiers were the Yankee boys. They're the ones that killed all the buffaloes, so our people would starve. The Yankee boy is the one that went down there and was killing and taking a lot of black people land. Because, see, they told you black people were slaves, but everybody wasn't a slave. That was a lie. The Union went down there and was robbing everybody and killing everybody, even the Confederate, racist, whites, everybody. They were killing and robbing those mansions in the South. Why you think when you see those plantation homes, those were big mansions? If you use your fucking brain, everybody in the Union up north ain't had no fucking mansion. A lot of them was fucking broke. You don't believe me? Watch Gangs of New York and you will see they was living like trash, dirt. So you got to do. They was in 5 Points fighting, dirty, poor as fuck. It was the people in the South that had the mansions. They were rich. The Yankees went down there and was robbing the South. After they only banged on the South because they wanted the niggas from the South to run to the North and work in the factories. In the North. The Yankee was also hated by white people. They were considered to be bougie. Perfect English. Think they're smarter than everybody. So even when they had the Western frontier and they were settling in the Midwest, the country, wherever, they didn't like upper echelon, so-called smart English people. And also New York represented the British, proper English, Yankees. But the Yankee boy was a black man, brainwashed, working for the white man. He was a fucking sellout. Yankee boy really means coon, all right? So my point is, to this day, I'm sorry to tell you, in the bigger scheme of things, the Yankee boy is still looked at as a coon and a dumb nigga. I'm just telling you the truth. Why? Because I clearly showed you and proved to you. Most niggas in New York that made it in the game, all they did was follow the white man's steps. They never challenged the white man. That's my point. All you gotta do is pay attention. I broke it down. Diddy, no matter how much you worship him, Clive Davis is his fucking daddy. No matter how much you worship Jay-Z, Leo Cohen is his fucking daddy. Nori, Drink Champs, Leo Cohen is fucking daddy. I name them all. They all got their game from the white man. And my point is, they didn't try to go against them and they didn't challenge them. They stayed in place. Yankee boy. Feel me? What else the Yankee boy did? Most New York niggas in the rap game, they got accustomed to getting checks from the white man. Why? Universal was right there. Sony was right there. Niggas just got accustomed to getting checks from the white man, and that's it. My point is, it was other niggas that knew they couldn't get checks from white men, meaning it wasn't that they couldn't get checks, they wasn't kissing the white man ass. That's why Master P, Baby, Rick Ross, niggas like that, Gucci Man, niggas, certain niggas did their own thing, made business moves. They didn't kiss no white man ass. That's what I wanted to tell y'all. That's the truth. That's the truth. I know Rick Ross affiliated. He's in the Brotherhood, but he always try to do something for his people. That's the difference. Wingstop is a corporate company that is in a hood near you that can employ you right now, giving jobs to black people in America. It's the truth, y'all. No matter what we want to say, we could say Rick Ross looked out for black people. And that's why I'm saying all this, because we got caught up in all this hood shit, city shit, state shit, my city, my hood, my block. It's all nigga shit. Why? It's controlled by the white man. So why are we still talking about where we from and all that? Well, really, we supposed to be playing a whole map, because the Most High said, all this is yours. Everywhere you walk on is yours. So why are we just trained to stay in one spot like a dog? I think when you raise a dog, you can take him off the chain. He'll just stay in the backyard. He might run around the front, might go in the house. He ain't gonna go nowhere. I think that's how they got us, like fucking dogs. So that's why we always thought it was just about our dog house and our backyard. That's why a bum nigga from the Bronx get on here and show you a backyard. Ain't nothing. This nigga's more than life than a backyard, you stupid motherfucker. All right? Do some business shit. Show us some real shit. Show us some shit that can help us, man. All right? Because you got to have the visual to see it could be done. First, you got to see it to achieve it. Once you can see it, you can achieve it. So when I see a fat nigga like Rick Ross, you can say what you want about him. Nigga can't rap. He ain't this. He a fake nigga. But one thing that nigga showed me, I'm going to pay attention to, that nigga showed that you can make investments and you can make moves. This is real hope for black people. But I know it's bogus because it's Rick Ross. And that was the whole game. 50 was this Rick Ross, but everything 50 got, he got it from the white man. Do I have to prove it? Would 50 Cent be where he's at because of Eminem? Without Eminem, the white man. Before that, he had deals in New York. After that, he's still working with Showtime. White man, he get white man budget money, man. That's why I told you they all get money from the white man, try to make you think they getting back. Yeah, they getting money, but they getting checks for the white man. Because any one of us, if we can prove to the white man we can make him money, he gonna give us some bread. He gonna cut us a check. That's how it worked. But it was niggas like Rick Ross said, I don't like owing the white man shit. I do it on my own. And that's all that happened. That's why Rick Ross, he didn't ever sell out to the white man. It's the truth. It's the truth, y'all. And no matter how much we like Meek Mill, he still made Meek Mill a millionaire. So what does that prove? He made other black men millionaires too. Wale is good. He did that. He put other black people on. He didn't get on and go run and get somebody from overseas. He didn't get on and run and get somebody. No, he went and got a nigga from the ghetto of Philly. He went and got a nigga from DC. He made them rich too. That's work. But see, we're trained not to acknowledge that. Because let me tell you something about my people too. This the shit niggas got to stop. Niggas won't give credit because of their personal opinion. Niggas that have their personal preference. See, the truth is the truth, no matter how you feel about it. See, that's why I be telling y'all with some of y'all that leave comments and shit. See, if you're going to disagree, the whole key of disagreeing is having a different perspective. If you disagree because you don't like somebody, or you disagree because you don't like what you hear, you're a fucking idiot. That's what I said. So a lot of time we've been trained not to pay attention to people or acknowledge people because we don't like them or we don't like what they're saying. But the point of the matter is, what's the reason why you don't like somebody? And my point is, even with information, if you don't agree with, like if I said some shit right now and I don't care if you thought that shit was fucking bogus, you're supposed to say, man, that shit bogus or whatever. But guess what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to give me your perspective on why what I said is bogus. You got to give me your perspective and some proof. And you got to make me a believer. That's how you really disagree. See, a lot of y'all just disagree because fuck it. I ain't feeling that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that nigga Rick Ross. But my point is, man, all of that keeps us blinded from what actually took place. What actually took place is a black man made it and became successful. And is still successful. And I'm only speaking on this because we're not celebrating the success part of rap. We're celebrating the fucking failures of rap. Because everybody I see that's successful is not celebrated in the 50-year anniversary. And Rick Ross is 47. And my point is, he's showing you, no matter how you start off as a rapper, as you get older, you're supposed to evolve in the less you're supposed to rap. We already know Rick Ross is not going to be on stage rapping to the age of 55. He's not going to do it. He already probably know that. Matter of fact, when Rick Ross had that seizure, he probably woke up back then. He said, man, I ain't doing this. I can't do this rap shit no more. Now let's get to Ice Spice. Generation Z. I'm going to prove some more points. I told you I'm taking my time today. I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Ice Spice has officially topped Nicki Minaj. She had the #1 hits in US Spotify history, 1 billion streams. Y'all know I've been breaking Ice Spice. I've been breaking her down. I've been talking about her here and there since she came out. I see lame niggas, like niggas that watch my channel, been trying to talk about her lately. A lot of y'all still chasing trending topics. I get it. But I still didn't see y'all post that Ice Spice situation when she had that pedophile shit going on. Because guess what, y'all? It was that Chester shit that made her shit go through the roof. Show y'all something. I already broke it down how they market her to Chesters. She's marketed to Chesters, pedophiles, and to make young girls fast in the ass. Because sex trafficking is the #1 money maker. And I think when a lot of these migrants get on their feet, I think a lot of migrants going to be into the sex trafficking industry. That's what I think. It's already going on. I told y'all, little girls being fast now means they're going to get raped, picked up, chopped up, prostituted, all of that. That's what's going on right now, y'all. So my point is, we're going to talk about this. Now, look, Ice Spice is now the female rapper with the most #1 hits in U.S. Spotify history. She got 3. She's also the first female rapper to earn multiple #1 hits in a single year. So she has officially topped Nicki Minaj on the streaming world. But I told you, those are ringtones. I'm not stupid. I know she's doing her thing, but I'm not dumb. Your songs are short. So any one of your fans that like your shit, they're going to listen to that shit a lot, which triples your streams. I know that. But what? In the new world of hip-hop, the new world, hey, it still represents success. She is successful. She's killing the game. I said this before. The best rappers are now females. What I got to say about that, hip-hop heads? Are you mad that females are on top of the game now? Are you fucking mad? Because I know a lot of niggas, they don't like women being rappers and shit. You heard the story about Roxanne Shante when she first started. She burnt niggas and they tried to blackball her because they wanted to win. They said if a female was to win, it would change rap. Really what they were saying, if a female won in the rap game, it would make us niggas look bad. And that was Curtis Blow who was behind that shit. And once again, niggas from the Bronx trying to control rap. They always been trying to control it and sabotage it. But now, even though the fruity rap niggas from the Bronx that tried to oppress rap, they couldn't do it. Because let's look at 50 years later. 50 years later, it's a female on top of the rap game. What do you 50-year-old rapping ass niggas got to say about that? Matter of fact, what does any hip-hop head have to say about in this present day and time? No matter how we look at it, no matter how we feel about it, on paper, the top rapper is Ice Spice, female. What you got to say about that? What else is my point? I'm proving what I told my people. Do you now believe Ice Spice has more influence than Beyonce as we currently speak? You still don't want to accept the fact Beyonce had her time already? You still don't want to accept the fact Beyonce has been replaced? Shout out to Generation Z. It is Generation Z time now to win. Don't hate. Because a lot of y'all are going to hate. You know why a lot of y'all going to hate? Because Generation Z is going to be doing better than all other generations, the smart ones. Anybody from generation that is smart and was able to study everybody before them, they're going to be smart and great. That's why Ice Spice just came out. That's why you got a peep game. How the fuck did she just come out and break all these records? She topped everybody, just came out. Because I'm going to tell you, Generation Z, marketing and all that, young people, that's who bought all the shit. That's my point of what I was telling y'all. It's the kids buying all her shit up, y'all. All this shit relates with the Barbie movie. I'm also getting word of a dumbass grown woman dressing up like Barbie. I'm getting word on all this shit. I got to do a special on that. The magic being played. Portray young women as grown and make grown women act like fucking kids. And then you take it and mix it all together. See, with Ice Spice, you got both what I just told you. See, she's 24. She plays the role of a grown woman, and she also has the persona of a child. It is a marketing scheme to make your kids grown. So when your kid walking around the house, so no, matter of fact, your kid be going to other people's house, right? Your kid go to a homegirl house and spend a night, and your child be other places, right? Well, when Ice Spice come on, guess what your daughter or whatever gonna start doing? She gonna start twerking. She gonna start being nasty. And guess what? It's gonna be grown niggas around. See the recipe for disaster? Yeah, make them all fast in a fucking ass, but at the same time, make them look grown. So when that nigga drunk and high, he won't be able to tell the difference. His mind gonna ooze away. He gonna forget she only 16 because she looked grown as hell. You see the recipe for disaster? Well, that's what Ice Spice is promoting. Or should I say Ice Spice is being used to promote it. So I'm not going to put it all on her because she young and dumb. She just wants fame. You get it? She's from the Bronx. She wants the fame. But I understand there's a lot of niggas behind her because I seen your ad. I seen DJ Enough. That nigga from Hot 97. He's a fucking hip hop nigga. He behind this whole shit. So I know it's grown fucking men like in their 50s behind her too. So I know what's going on. They're pimping her on record. I told y'all all these women now, they about to get pimped on the track. Before they pimp niggas on the track. Now they're gonna pimp the women. They're gonna let them get all the fame. They're gonna let them get all the material shit. They're gonna jerk them on paper. Now let me move on to what I'm saying, because I'm taking my time like I told y'all, man. Salute to the chat, man. Let me make sure I see my people. I see y'all here. I ain't forgetting none of y'all. Jamal Johnson, what's good? All right, y'all. Your boy, I'm working. Now, like I say, first of all, let me break this down. All right. Close your ears. Close your ears. You shouldn't be young. Listen to this shit. This for adults only. But I gotta say it, and I gotta say it raw, because it's the truth. Whenever you see females take this picture, it represents they want a dick in their mouth. All right. That represents sucking dick. So when you see women doing that shit, just know what it means. So if you happen to see somebody young doing it, your little niece, you might got to smack them upside the back of the head if they 13 or 12. That's what that means, man. Or licking twat, pardon me. That also represents licking coochie. That's why you always gonna see that tongue come out. That's the marketing. The same way if I was gangbanging, I throw the blood shit up, I throw the marketing up, I throw the east side up, I throw my blood set up, I throw the hood up, marketing. When she does it, her marketing is sticking that tongue out, representing munch, eating pussy, eating dick. Get it? I gotta say it raw, y'all. That's what she represent. Telling y'all the truth. And all you gotta do is, okay, when you grown, that means nothing. When you grown, we know this. But her number one fans are young people. So you gotta know. Under 21, number one fans. Number one fans, young people. This is the video, one of the videos, but it was a video she did that had a 16-year-old in it. I spoke about it. And after that, her streams went through the fucking roof. Because you got to understand something. If you on the sex registry, they probably love her. If you are a fucking Chester, I know they love her. And they love her fan base too. Get it? I told you they making all this shit normal, and you so sleep and dumb, it's going over all your head. I'm talking about the ones that sleep. It's all going over your head. So don't get mad and upset when you find out your young girl, your young people, they fucking with grown-ass men getting money. Because for one, your ass broke. You've been waiting on public assistance. Well, that young girl going to jump in somebody's car that's 33, 38, some shit like that. 20, 29. Get it? And she only going to be 15 because she listens to Ice Spice. Ice Spice say get that money. Just like Sexy Red and the rest of them. They telling young girls get money. Period. You ain't got to listen to it. I'm also going to show y'all the magic. I'm going to show y'all the magic. For those who tapped into that special I did when we talk about Hollywood shutdown, and I went into Kim Kardashian, and I explained to you how it's no coincidence how Kim Kardashian is really the queen of Hollywood and why she's still on top. And when it all spilled over, Kim Kardashian is the billionaire that beat everybody in Hollywood. And I don't give a fuck what you like about it. I don't care if you're fucking mad. I don't care if you don't like her. That's my point. You always worried about who you like. I don't give a fuck about Kim Kardashian, but I'm going to tell the truth. She topped everybody in Hollywood, from the actors to the entertainers. And she was the one with the least talent. You know why? Because she worked magic. I showed y'all Rihanna worked magic. Now let me show you Ice Spice work the magic, and I'm going to prove it. This is how your brain began finesse for years. How did Ice Spice get famous? Ice Spice first went viral in January 2021. Pause. What did I tell y'all? I said half of the talent that y'all been buying, you bought them off the internet because of internet shenanigans. I said they control who go viral. My point is, if I wanted a rapper to blow up, I could put a goddamn 100,000 behind their views alone. I could put 100,000 behind their views alone. But that's what they've been doing already. I told you magic is worked on the internet. The internet is a magical device that the celebrities been using the past 10 years to finesse your whole shit. Words work spells, but the modern day way you work spells, you use hashtag and trending topics. How? Well, I can deceive anybody to make something think it is hot when it is not. All I have to do is create a trending topic. I can make them think something is selling, and I ain't even sell shit yet. Finesse, magic. Now I'm gonna prove it too. Anyway, Ice Spice went viral in 2021. What is also my proof? You see how she topped Nicki Minaj in fucking less than 2 years? This is why I was trying to tell y'all. How some rappers blowing up, making it, and some rappers always complaining and fucking struggling. Because those are rappers that be playing. Let me show you something else. How did she blow up so fucking fast? Duh, she got the young audience. Most of y'all just found out who Ice Spice was. It's the young people, y'all. How did she blow up? After taking part in the Bust It Challenge. Sexual shit. Get it? Pump that shit to them kids. Show that goddamn camel toe. Bust that ass open. That's what they promote to them kids. But see, like I say, it's all good to happen to one of yours. Bust It Challenge was one of the most popular trends on the platform at the time. Y'all know on this channel, I broke down the whole science of challenges and trends. All of that is magical spells to cast on the minds of idiots, to have you distracted and buying merchandise and have you being a fucking follower. But I'm going to get to all that. I'm going to get to the magic part. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to prove what the fuck I said. Ice Spice achieves 1 billion Spotify streams ahead of Nicki Minaj. But guess what? That part been happening. She been top Nicki. That's why, you see why I told y'all what the fuck I said, why Nicki made sure she had to be that girlfriend, because she knew that girl was a fucking threat. And I keep telling y'all a million fucking times, another people you're going to see who are the masters of that shit is New York niggas. When you start winning, if a New York nigga can't beat you, they want to join you. Why? They want to reap some of them benefits. Or sometimes they'll try to slickly overthrow you or sabotage you. That's why when you're from New York City and you get to a certain level, you can't fuck with nobody because it's a dirty game. I know how it go. See, Nicki seen Ice Spice about to top up minute. She been seeing that shit. She said, damn, she reminded me of me when I was young, but she's actually moving a little faster. So Nicki said, nah, fuck that. I got to be cool with this chick. Y'all still ain't figure out how Nicki been purposely hand selecting who she's cool with and who she's not. Did Nicki Minaj try to be cool with Remy Martin? When Remy Martin aired her ass out, did she try to be cool with her? Or did Remy try to be cool with Nicki? Did Remy say, I'm trying to be cool? And she said, fuck that bitch, right? I'm gonna do my own thing. That's a real New Yorker. Do my own thing. My point is this. A lot of people like to play that bullshit. But these are the two chicks winning right now, whether you like it or not. And the only thing that's good, I'm going to say, they're not hating on each other. And I will say that all the young women in the game now, like I said, Generation Z, they're not hating on each other. So that's one thing Generation Z learned, not to hate on each other. I'm going to get them that. I'm going to get them that. Even though we might not like the content, I got to always give credit where it's due. Salute Scott LaRock, always supporting the channel. They are getting along. So that alone is breaking the curse. Ice Spice is breaking the bullshit up. Remember, Foxy and Kim couldn't get along, even though they was from the same damn city. The same damn hood, basically. They had to beef the whole career. Cardi, my point is this. At least they're setting the trend of women getting along, but I know what that means. This also symbolizes, this picture right here symbolizes the female takeover of rap. If you don't believe me, they already took this shit over right now. I just proved it. Ice Spice got the top streams. The top songs on the charts been for female rappers. The hardest shit right now is female rappers. I'm not going to take nothing from them. Glorilla, Scarlett, Lola Brooks, Lotto, Cardi, Sexy Red. They got the radio on smash right now. Period. And they got the hardest shit. While all the men are singing. So my point is, after 50 years, all that shit of niggas rapping, when it's all said and done, the females took over the game. But niggas ain't gonna want to talk about it. I'm gonna tell the truth, because Nicki know the truth. That's why Nicki, you see Nicki with Sexy Red? You see Nicki with Big Sexy? She know they smoking. That's why. Let me get in the picture. Yeah, Nicki, that's what I was saying, man. Be the elder you supposed to be. You ain't gotta rap no more. You ain't gotta play kid games no more, man. You can be a mentor. You can open up your businesses now. You ain't gotta do that shit no more. Let them young girls do their thing, man. That's all I'm saying. Stop trying to get in their audience and get in tune with those kids, man. You with a pedophile, man. Stop your bullshit, Nicki. Stop it, man. Leave them kids alone. That's all I'm saying, man. Shit. Teach them something. But I want to show y'all. And I'm going to be real, too. This is something else I peep. Something else I peep, y'all. I'm going to be real. They don't really give a fuck about Nicki like that. One thing I'm going to say, I'm going to get at the Generation Z, too. They pay homage to the people before them, but they ain't kissing ass. They not. You seen that with the young rappers. That's why I told y'all all the old heads got mad. Because the young drill rappers wasn't kissing their ass. They got mad. Nah, it ain't that. It's just that they doing their own thing. They like, look, we don't need y'all. We doing our own thing. That's the truth. I'm going to get the young people that. They doing their own thing. So I'm going to be real. When Sexy Red was sitting there with Nicki, you'll see it. When she was sitting there, she wasn't fanning none of that. She wasn't also happy to be with Nicki. She was just doing her like whatever. Like, I'm going to be honest. Because Sexy Red and Ice Spice is the newest chicks popping. Even though she's still doing dumb shit, dancing on top of cars. My point is, these girls have the minds of the young girls now. And the old chicks. Because I seen old chicks singing Sexy Red. Bitches 30 years old singing that shit. Pound Town. You grown as fuck, girl. What the hell you doing singing that shit? Anyway, all you got to understand, these are marketed to kids. This is the video, if I'm not mistaken, where they had a 16-year-old girl in it. Also, you will see Ice Spice. If you see her logo, that is a kid logo, a cartoon character. The cartoon character attracts the children. I broke that down already. I showed you the video with Lady Gaga had the little baby pink teddy bear in the thing. See, the whole way you crack the code, you got to understand marketing, y'all. It's called placement, product placement, all of that, predictive programming. Whenever you see a picture, you have to always look for what are they pushing within the picture. So I understand the children images come from that picture up there by the deli, see it? And that little pink pocketbook and that little shit around her waist that represent kid behavior. You feel me? That's how you attract the kids. Like I told you, her logo is a cartoon character with diamonds. That attracts the little kids. You get it? Those are schemes. There's somebody behind her. I'm going to prove it. What else going to prove to y'all? I almost breezed over it. I told y'all I'd be going too fast. This article right here. Meet Ice Spice Hip Hop, hottest new talent, the rising Generation Z rapper. Now I'm going to shut the fuck up. My smart people, read who posted this. Read where the fuck this came from. And I'm going to wait. And say in the chat who posted this article. Y'all about to get this Peloton soon. I'm about to cleanse. I'm about to clean out for the fall. I'm about to get back right. I'm telling y'all that right now. My point is this, man. This shit covered by China. Thank you, Tiger Topaz. I don't understand y'all. I love y'all to death. Y'all type so fast. When I actually say you type very, very slow. What's up with y'all, man? What's good, family? Anyway, China. What's my point? I told you they market us all around the world. I told you every image of us has been portrayed around the world. Every foul image, bad image, good image has been portrayed around the world. What else am I proving y'all? I told y'all we cool with China. I told you that. I told you don't let these dumbass niggas come on the internet talking about and China's getting ready to do this and China's going to do that. China ain't going to do shit but sell us merchandise and support us. I showed you that in the crash of Hollywood. I told y'all stop listening to all these fucking idiots. I'm going to just say this, all right? You entertain ignorant shit enough, y'all. I don't give a fuck how old you are. It's time to stop entertaining dumb shit and cliches. What's cliches? When people keep saying shit you already heard before. When people keep saying shit and everybody's saying the same thing, that's a cliche. I make sure I say shit opposite. That's how I make you think. Even though you might not get it till later. Then that's when I say, I told you. See that? See that? South China. Meet Ice Spice. Hip-hop's hottest new talent, the rising Generation Z rapper. You also see how they're always classifying this Generation Z thing, right? That's my point. I'm also going to show you. Now let me show you marketing. And let me show you how she already was marketing in China. And I just showed y'all. Let me show you again, y'all. I'm a marketing genius. You see that logo? That's a Japanese logo. Chinese logo. Is that not how the Japanese Pokemon cartoon characters look? Yes, it is. I want to tell y'all that this shit be bigger than America. That's all I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all think Ice Spice big because it's not New York making her big. Half the people in New York just started waking up to who she is. She's big around the fucking world. That's my point of the power of the internet, man. The internet is for around the world. But some people thought it was just niggas from the hood got on the internet still trying to cater to the hood. It's about the world. That's why you can't blow up without the world. The internet gave us access to the world. So she's not only big in America, she's the biggest thing smoking in China. So what am I talking about? Successful rappers, whether we like them or not. And I just wanted to show y'all. You see how China is all in American sauce? Because China and America is cool. All right? So next time you hear a fucking idiot talking that China shit, you should already know he's full of shit. Hassan, bitch ass nigga, always lying. All you niggas. China, because China about to do this. Only reason why I'm dissing that nigga, because when we was the first niggas to put on the internet, China had a fake son, and that nigga stole that shit. The same, like right while we was doing a live, he stole that shit. China this, China that. Fuck out of here, nigga. China cool with niggas, all right? China love niggas. Ask Kobe Bryant. Don't believe that fake ass China shit. Kobe was a god in China. James Harden in China right now. That's why I say niggas be lying, man. Guess who else loved? Guess who else get treated like a god when they go to China? Derrick Rose from Chicago. They love him in China. They love black people in China. Don't never believe that fucking lie. Those are lies, y'all. Ice Spice faces backlash for having 16-year-old girl twerk in New Delhi music video. It was this video right here. But it was this right here that made her shit go crazy on the streams. She was already winning, but this shit took it to another level. Then, not only was it a 16-year-old twerking in the video, look what that girl in the background throwing up. And that ain't got nothing to do with blood. Just showing y'all, man. Yo, Generation Z is the ones who they the ones who accepted demonic behavior. Generation Z whole foundation now is demon time. Not everybody. See, I'm not gonna put everybody in a category, but I gotta keep it real. See, when I say certain things, majority rules. Majority rules. Majority is not always right, but majority rules. It's the truth. So whatever the majority is doing, that's what it is, whether we like it or not. If majority of people act goofy, hey, the majority of people are fucking goofy. I just said I'm not gonna be goofy, but it's the truth. Majority rules, but they're not always right. All right, that's what we gotta understand too. Majority of Generation Z are raised in demon time. They were raised in a world of rainbow behavior is normal. I broke all this down already. Transgender behavior is normal. That's why I showed y'all 14-year-olds trying to hump their 8-year-old cousins with scissors to their neck. It comes from all this music. It comes from all this shit. Generation Z is the generation of brainwashed. Why? That is a generation that didn't come up reading books. Being smart was not encoded in their DNA. It is not the generation of making the honor roll. It is the generation of the hardest drugs are cool. When we grew up, crack was whack. Cocaine was whack. Dope was whack. Anything hard, pills was whack. We always knew to get money. Our generation was told, get money, get money, get money, get money. And don't do nothing that's going to fuck your money up. And Scarface and them told us, don't get high on your own supply because you're going to be broke. That's what we learned. This generation told, get the money, go broke, go broke, go broke. Get the money, spin the shit, spin the shit, spin the shit. That's Generation Z. Get the money, Amazon. Get the money, DoorDash. Get the money, Grubhub, swipe, 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 stream, Apple phone. Get it? Generation Z. Y'all the new slaves. Y'all the generation of brainwash. Spend all your money, make the money fast. Y'all get big money, but you spend it fast too. Y'all the generation that really didn't learn how to stack bread. Only some of y'all do. Meaning, a lot of y'all do, but majority will not. All this shit is a program. I also told you Generation Z stand for Generation Zesty because this generation is normal. So I'm trying to tell y'all. So when we going back and forth with this rainbow stuff, it's not going to resonate, y'all. We become the grumpy old man and the grumpy old woman talking about this. All this stuff don't make no sense what they doing. See, know why? Because they were programming this. They were born in this shit. I told you that was the whole science of the Obama era. So if Ice Spice is 24, when Obama came in, she was about 10 years old. You see Lil Nas X? When Obama came in, he probably like 10 years old. This is what I'm trying to tell you. They were raised in this shit. That means this is their foundation now. This is who they are. It is normal to them. So we are the old heads because we are against this shit. We don't co-sign it. Get it? So my point is Generation Z, all this shit is normal. And Generation Z, I already broke all this down in many specials. Anybody who didn't just see the Generation Z, what I did on Generation X and the generational curses, if you did not watch it, I know for a fact you're scared of knowledge and you're probably a dummy because I'm talking about your life and our life and why the fuck is fucked up right now and what we got to do to fix it, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm just showing you. You see this? This is how they play subliminal messages on the minds of the young boys. See? Remember I told y'all I also broke down the science of the orange hair. You think it's a coincidence why he threw on the orange hair? I told y'all this shit already. That's why I say anybody on this channel, you just fucking late and slow. I ain't gonna keep repeating myself. You niggas want trending topics, you want what's hot, you keep chasing that. You want no real shit, you tap in, because you always gonna be late around here. I broke down the science of the orange hair, how it relates with the orange chakra. And that chakra deals with your sex organs, certain things, your sexual behavior, cravings, things of that nature. This is how they play on your fucking chakra. But when you grown and you in tune with this, with the Most High, and you in order, that shit don't work. But when you're a young boy, wet behind the ears, you don't really know no better, ain't really had no puberty, never really had a woman, or you don't know nothing, you get confused. All right, the young boy, they see this and they see this, and they get confused. See that? Let me show you how easy it is for a young boy to get confused, man. See, let me show you how easy it is for a young person to get confused, man. Hold up. See, they getting these images because all they get is images. I already broke down images. They getting images. See, they just getting images to their brain all day. This is how they get confused. See, now the young boy ain't never had no fucking sex. Don't let the little nigga be getting high. See, nigga confused because all he getting is fucking images to his brain. Anyway, now let me show you what I'm gonna sum it all up. I'm gonna prove my point, how all this shit is magic, and I'm gonna show you how they do it on your fucking brain. They've been doing it for years. Ice Spice got to the top working magic. You see that chain around her neck? That's the magical device that captures the child, that captures the kids. And if it don't capture a kid, it'll catch a grown-ass kid, because they're gonna say, oh, that's an iced out diamond. You see that diamond chain she got on? I thought about that the other day. I said, yo, we celebrating hip-hop anniversary. In the past 10 years, everybody only been worshiping what rappers been doing for real. So-and-so just bought a new house. Gucci Man just buys a new car. Beyonce and Jay-Z just signed a new deal. We've been following that for 10 years, not even no fucking music. That's my point, the internet. So let's get back to Ice Spice, because I'm going to prove my point. I'm about to drive it home right now. I told y'all before, do y'all know what Ice Spice's real name is? Her real name is Isis. Ice is short for Isis. Her name is Isis. That girl was born on the day of the fucking millennium. She was born on January 1st, 2020, y'all. I told y'all this shit be spiritual shit. Certain people of a certain aura, they already know who they are to get behind them. This girl was born the first day of the new millennium. The first day of Generation Z, you might as well say. But her real name is Isis. Naja Gaston, known professionally as Ice Spice, is an American rapper. She grew up in the Bronx, New York City, and began her career in 2021. Now, for my people that deal with this high-tech information, my people who know about spiritual shit, know about real talk, know about scriptures and all that. You know, I broke down Isis the other day when I showed y'all the science how Rihanna became a billionaire. And I told y'all to get to certain levels, you got to work magic. I showed y'all with Kim Kardashian. I showed y'all with Rihanna. Now I'm going to show you with Ice Spice. She's going to be rich very, real soon. I'm going to show you how she worked the magic of Isis. She worked the Isis magic on the people. Watch this shit. Beliefs and rituals. Isis was believed to be powerful in the ways of magic, having the ability to create and destroy life with mere words. Words, raps, bars, tracks. What's the main thing I said about Ice Spice? I said I give it to her. She can rap. I said her voice. Her voice is the captivating device used to work the magic. But see me, the magic don't work on me. I'm in tune with magic. You know what that means? I know magic. I know what to do when I see it or act accordingly when it's trying to be used on me. I know what the fuck to do. I know magic. So she can't cast no spell on me, but I still can listen to it and say that's some good music because I understand what good music is. But a kid or a dummy, got him. Now look. And I also showed you that with Rihanna. I showed you Isis, the ancient thousand-year-old picture of Isis holding the microphone, which is known as an ankh. And I showed you her holding the mic cord, the mic stand. Didn't I show y'all that? Now let's bring it back to 2023. Mind you, I go into the past, I bring it up. These niggas gonna have you in the past. They don't know shit. Let me show you something. Look. Isis was believed to be powerful in the ways of magic, having the ability to create and destroy life with mere words. She not only knew the words which needed to be spoken to cause certain things to occur, but was also able to use exact pronunciations and emphasis in order for the desired. Do you understand this now? Now you see why they praise ISIS? Now you see why they get to the water and say, I like to thank God, and they point up in the sky? Now you see why Ice Spice is the top streamer? You got to understand that's magic. It's fucking magic how this girl came out of nowhere and rocked every rapper that ever made a rap song. That's what y'all not getting. Every fucking rapper we can name that made a rap song, this woman just topped them in streams. Magic. She has casted spells on the young people, y'all. So now it's over. She got them. She got a heart on it. She got power over their mind and soul now. And let me continue on, fam. Let me continue on. It is believed that if the best effect was to be produced by words of power, they must be uttered in a certain tone of voice. So now you see why Ice Spice rapping that voice? Now y'all see? That's the magic, y'all. Told y'all. Cast spells, get rich. Brainwash, lead them astray. I told you, magic is how they destroyed the black community with rap. When they took over rap, y'all always keep saying the same shit. Yeah, back in the day, they did rituals over the shit. Of course they did. Not only did they do rituals, every CEO know this truth right here. They made niggas rap a certain way. That's why niggas say, "I don't say it like that. Say it like this." No, take that part. I'll say this right here. They knew what they was doing. That's why you're also gonna see. I heard brothers talking about it, and I've been talking about it. Every rapper on this stage got some foul shit in one of their raps. Every rapper that ever dropped the album said some foul shit. But it was a subliminal message of magic, and it went over everybody's head, and it was accepted. Every rapper did or said some foul shit. But it's magic. Because look, remember black people, you was told not to believe in magic. You were told to be scared of magic. That's why people work magic on you, and you don't even know what the fuck going on. So this is my point. I told you, believing in something is one thing. Knowing something is another thing. I keep telling y'all that. Black people, you're trained to always deal with what you believe in, who you believe in, what you believe. That's all you deal with. Anything else, you don't want to know. That's why you're lost. So look. Produced by words of power, they must be uttered in a certain tone of voice and at a certain rate. See, certain speed. Certain rate. See, finesse the rate, finesse the sport, the voice, the speed, all of that. Isis used this magic thousands of years ago. She was considered a goddess, a ruler. She ruled over men. She brought men down to their knees. A lot of shit. She also was very sexual. In every fraternity, they have to study her. So what's up, my sorority sisters, aka and all y'all deltas? Yeah, I ain't got no hate on y'all. But I know what y'all deal with. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Let me say this again. I'm not here to troll nobody, for fraternity or sorority. My number one point I wanted to tell y'all. See, they told y'all a lot of shit and they lied to y'all and said it was a secret. That's a lie. Because the same people that told you them secrets are the same people that put all this shit on the internet. That was to spite all of y'all. I've said it before. Anything the government wants to be classified, it will be classified. So even when I read about ISIS, if they ain't want nobody to know about it, when we speak about the Baphomet, when we speak about all these rituals and sacrifices, guess what? If they didn't want you to know it, that shit would be classified information. But it's on the internet, that means it's for everybody. That's why I say no more secrets. Anything on the internet means it's for everybody. If one thing the government want to do, if they want to stop information, they will. So I want to tell you, that's why the shit on most of you people that been under oath your whole life. They even though you was under oath, they knew you was black. So despite everybody black under oath, everything they told them was a secret, they put it all out on the internet and exposed it. You got to be smart to figure out what they did. Anyway, ain't no more secrets. So look, only when these conditions have been met can true magic occur. What the fuck they talking about? It is believed that if the best effect was to be produced by words of power, they must be uttered in a voice and at a certain rate and at a certain time of the day or night. Ooh, you ain't notice how rap music hit you different in the day, hit you different in the night. You ain't notice that? I'll break it down for my people that really know rap. And I'm going to tell y'all this. It's a fact. This where a lot of y'all go wrong, and I said it before. Last weekend, I went through my hip-hop shit. I was going through the catalog. For my real rap people, I went through some shit. I would listen to like that. That's why I say it was to spark me back with Big. I went to go listen back again and pray on my downfall. And then even in the verse, he said, "Yeah, I know who killed them, filled them." He said it, man. He said, "My mama crying. Yeah, I know who killed them." Like he already was talking about all this shit. But that shit sounded so good. I'm gonna be real. I went back and listened to Money Cash Holes with Jay-Z and DMX. That shit sounded good as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I went back and select some old bangers. Shit sounded good. And I'm going into this because my people that know hip hop, when you listen to hip hop, y'all, see, I told y'all the generation, the new people, see, why y'all don't understand a lot of hip hop from before, y'all listen to it in whack ass fucking headphones, whack ass computer. You cannot listen to no original hip hop bangers on the fucking laptop, on the fucking phone. It's gonna sound trash. But when you play that shit in motherfucking surround sound, that shit sound good as a motherfucker. I had my crib rocking with that shit on a Saturday. I was playing shit for about 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. Matter of fact, I think it was like 8 hours. Like 8 hours. On a Saturday, I went in. I was going through all the bangers. And that's why I told y'all, I was like, damn, man, most of the best rappers fucking dead, man. Or they got jerked. I was fucking tight. I was peeping that shit. Because, see, it's 50th anniversary on stage, but I was doing my own 50th anniversary in the crib, going back into all my shit. You get it? That's why I told y'all before. I said, look, you better start just put all your favorite shit together that's from the past, the real shit. And none of my real rappers ain't on this stage neither. I went back for my people that know what I'm talking about, my New York people. I went back into that Locks, We Are the Streets. Man, that shit sounded fire. Went back into the Rough Rider 2 album. Certain shit I went back into. Fire to this day. But my point is this. You got to listen to hip-hop in speakers, man. That's how it was created too. When they changed the frequency of rap, they made us stop dealing with booming systems, man. That ain't real hip-hop when you listen. That's why that shit sound like trash. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Like, if I want to put somebody on a rap, or like a younger person, I want to put you onto a banger, I know what songs to play. That's why I said the real rap songs is not that shit on the radio. See, the other thing Generation Z and younger people think too, you got to remember this, y'all. They grew up, and they heard a lot of old rap songs on the radio. And a lot of time they think, see, a lot of young people going to think Juicy is Biggie's best song. You get it? They're going to think One More Chance is his banger. But we all know most of his bangers never even touched the radio. That's the songs I play. And you got to play that shit and thump. Like Machine Gun Funk. Big y'all, man, my hip-hop head know what I'm talking about. When you play any old school, what's old school hip-hop? I'm going to say anything from like 2005 on back. Any of that shit you play, if you don't play that shit in booming systems, you disrespecting that shit. It's not the same. Back to what I'm saying. My brothers know this. My sisters know this. Going back to magic in the music. Why you think when we first got into rap, bro, what we did, y'all? We listened to rap at night. DJ Red Alert, Hot 97, whatever. Nighttime when they always drop the bangers on you, right? That's when the music resonate with you. We heard that banger that night, and then that next day, what we did, y'all, we played that shit the whole day. It was a banger, but they drop it on you at night. That's how the magic works. Get it? Music sounds better at night. What's my example? All right, bro. Remember back in the day, even my sisters, you can listen to rap and your headphones sound one way. But when you listen to that same song in a car with a booming system, that shit sound fire. Whole nother level, right? Because hip-hop is originally supposed to be played under certain megahertz. And if you playing hip-hop without bass, that's some bullshit. You gotta have a bass. That's why a lot of people don't understand the codes of hip-hop. See, they don't know about highs and lows. The treble high, the bass hitting at a certain point. Then you pan certain bass drums out. You got the shit going from the right ear to the left ear. See, y'all know about, a lot of people don't know about music frequency. That's why when you go into the old rap, you don't get the whole picture. It don't sound good. Plus, you don't know what to listen to. If I could play shit on this channel, I'd have just had a whole lot of rap shit going on. And I show y'all what I listen to, what I fuck with, what's the bangers and all of that. But I can't do it on here. But I'm going to say this. Anytime you listen to old rap, it got to be done in booming system or it's a joke. All right? So when I play my shit, surround sound rocking all the time when I play my bangers. So just letting y'all know, it ties into what was said with the magic, man. Hip-hop, man. It works. The magic works. Let me show you what see, look, the power of ISIS. Look. The ability to create and destroy life with words. You don't think the people that's behind rap fucking knew that? Let me break down a magic trick. The magic trick is I program you with the words. I get you to do a whole lot of shit. And when you turn around, I can say, I ain't do that. I ain't tell you to do that shit. I ain't the one tell you to jump off the fucking bridge. What you talking about? See that? But it was my magic that worked on you. Meaning, if I put shit in your head a month straight, I might have wasn't with you when you did some dumb shit, but I programmed your ass for a month straight. That's why I be trying to tell you that's magic. I broke it down the other day. If I put in your head enough not to like somebody, guess what? You're not gonna like them because I put in your fucking head. Even though you a grown up and you make your own decisions, but I put in your head. I drilled you a whole month. I was programming not to like this person. That's what they did in rap. They understood the art of words and sounds and frequencies, and they understood you can program them by putting in a rap. And then when you program them, there'll be nobody to blame. Because we're going to say, we ain't make y'all do that. We put the stick on the album cover. You got parents. We ain't your role model. Whole time, the magic was already done. It was programmed in the rap. Also, remember back in the days, family, we bought the tape. Then they make sure they had the lyrics inside written. You can read the lyrics to the songs. Because they would cast a spell on us. When I was a young kid, what we always did, I'm going to tell you what I did. When I was a kid, I had to get that rap album, had to look at that cover, had to read that shit all day, and be all into that shit. I was under mind control, man. Only difference is, when I was young, it was, yo, bro, you coming outside? All right, we go outside and play. That's the only difference. But when I was in the house on my private time, brainwash, hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. My point is this. I just gave y'all the proof. ISIS, Egyptian belief, does not the hip-hop industry is based on the Egyptian belief system, pagan system, I think? Well, I'm showing you right here. They all worship ISIS. I showed you Rihanna with ISIS tatted on her chest. She worshiped ISIS. That's how Rihanna became a billionaire, and she's more successful than every other singer that ever came out. Magic. We know Rihanna's not the best singer vocals. No. She's not the best dancer. No. She worked magic. That's how she topped Beyonce. How you think Kim K topped them? Magic. Let me show you. The whole power, this whole science was infused with rap music. All right. Magical words. A art form that consists of words, cadences, and flows in verses. This is the part they didn't tell us. When they took over rap, that's why I say in the 90s, rap was officially used against us. When it started, it was pure and happy. That's why I said in the 80s, rap was all about kid and play, having fun, having a ball, fight the power, whatever, conscious, whatever. But you'll see in the 90s, they turned it to a weapon. That's when they started using it against us. And it started in 89 with NWA. Because in 89, they had to get ready for the 90s. So you'll see for the 90s, it was all about the gangster rap. All the real rappers had to fall back because they wasn't gangster. And that's when they started programming us, the 90s. And the major programming was Tupac. And you'll see ever since Tupac came, hip-hop was never the same. Because they involved street activity with the shit. That's why the old heads back in the day was like, man, this ain't hip-hop ain't for all that gangster stuff, man. Ain't for all of that. Some of them was right about that. Some of them was because they knew that gangster shit was going to destroy that shit. But that plan was manufactured in the 90s. So we look 50 years later, is hip-hop not destroyed? Yes, it is. What destroyed it? What was the last run for rap? Drill rap. So we can say rap ended with drill, which represented the program they started in the 90s. It finished in 2023. It was a 30-year program. I told y'all that. Tupac took off in 93. Snoop Dogg took off 93. Biggie Ready to Die 93. That's 30 years ago. Back when Menace and all that came out. That's why you're going to see. It was in the 90s, it was all about dying. Ready to die. Life or death. Death, niggas, death. Die, nigga, die. You niggas gonna die before you're 18. You gonna die at 21. They kept programming us with that fucking death shit. Death, death, death. They was doing it with the rap, man. What happened, y'all? A lot of our homies are dead now, man. I could have sworn it was our generation that made it popular to salute your dead homies. We made it a fad to this day when niggas buy t-shirts and do all this dumb shit. That happened that happened in the 90s, man. Death became cool in the 90s. It became normal. My dead homies, man. Niggas got raps on that shit. How many people got dead friends that would have still been here if it wasn't for all this dumb shit we went through? I'm here speaking for them. I'm speaking for the people that's dead that believe this rap shit. Anyway, this is Rap Today. So my point is, all this 50th anniversary shit, what is it really about? What is the fucking accomplishment? KRS-One, looking like a goddamn grandmother. Now y'all see why KRS-One didn't never say nothing about Bambaataa, the rapping ass criminal-minded nigga. I already broke him down on the 50th anniversary roast. I'm going to release that shit today. I already cooked this nigga, man. That nigga was my favorite rapper when I was little. So I could diss that nigga if I want to. Fuck that nigga. All right? You see what that nigga standing behind? That's who was behind rap the whole time. You see that goddamn New York State emblem? They was down with the city the whole fucking time. I already proved it to y'all niggas. All this shit was a fraud. That's why when I first came out, before I did anything on this channel, the first thing I got at was hip-hop been playing us, and I tied it all together. A lot of y'all didn't watch the shit. That's on y'all. Y'all late. Let me give you an update. I'm going to prove again how the city of New York was behind fucking hip-hop. It started in the Bronx, not just the Bronx, one of the projects. I don't got to say the project. All you got to know is the project was city property. It was state property. It was a New York City housing project of poor people on welfare and food stamps. That means rap was being funded by the city, the state. Why? They did it in a state location owned by the city. The people who was rapping was on fucking welfare. That means what? Social service, the city of New York, the state always had their hands in rap music. Whether you like it or not, you just got to understand where I'm coming from. I got more proof for you. My people that know their hip-hop history, where the fuck is KRS-One from? They told you his story. He told you. I could have sworn KRS-One's story was that nigga was fucking homeless. Y'all thought I forgot? He was homeless. I heard KRS-One originally was from the Bronx. But the original Bronx nigga that was the real nigga that had to go was Scott LaRock. Shout out to the Scott LaRock in this channel. He the spirit of the real Scott LaRock, the old Scott LaRock. Scott LaRock was the real one, y'all. That's why he had to die. Anybody know the history of real Scott LaRock? He was the real nigga. And don't forget, back in the day, the DJ was always the real one, not the rapper. Y'all forgot that too. Y'all forgot that. It was Eric B and Rakim, not Rakim and Eric B. Rakim was the sidekick, nigga, because the DJ had the clout in the beginning. That's how hip-hop started. When hip-hop started, the DJ was the top of the chain. So y'all talk this hip-hop history, but you niggas not telling the truth. It was the DJ. I told you I was Cool Herc. He was a DJ. Hip-hop started from breakbeats. You take two records that ain't got shit to do with rap. If it got any pause in it with a beat, somebody can rap over, dance, you take that part, you keep bringing it back, bringing it back, bringing it back, bringing it back. That was the science of the turntable. Bring that breakbeat back, bring that shit back. While he bringing it back, niggas rapping on that shit, tearing the party up. You feel me? That's hip-hop. Started with the DJ. The MC was the nigga that bigged up the DJ. Shout out to Big Hurt, Cool Hurt. Got this shit popping in this jit. Yeah, I see you the ladies in the back, fellas in the back doing y'all thing. Yeah, know what I'm saying? That's the MC. Don't play with me with this rap shit. Shit started with the DJ. So they been switched the game up years ago and made the rapper at the forefront. Have you heard KRS-One say anything about Bambaataa? They pressed him. That nigga ain't want no smoke. I think Bambaataa touched him too. In my opinion, KRS-One always worked for the city of New York. He always was tied in with the state. That's why when I first saw that nigga in D&D Studios, me and my nigga saw him, we couldn't understand how the fuck was this nigga talking so white. And he was so cool with Doug and Dave. Doug and Dave, the two white boys that ran D&D Studios to this day. A lot of your hip-hop classics done in D&D Studio, a lot of y'all don't know, those are two little white Jewish men. They cool too. But they was hitting hip-hop when it started, though. They the ones used to give Premier to look out. Man, a lot of shit going on. See, I came up around these niggas. I used to be in D&D Studio, so I could tell you a little bit about KRS-One. I could tell you a little bit about Fat Joe. I remember when Dame Dash and them had that deal. I could tell you about Boot Camp Click, Helter Skelter, all of them. J. Rue the Damager, Gangstar, all them niggas that used to be doing their thing. Man, I could tell you about a lot of them because I was there. I wrote my name on the wall in that bitch. I was around, young boy. Anyway, that ain't my point. My point is, when you see that logo with KRS-One standing there, that's my proof. New York State has always been involved with the hip hop shit, but nobody gonna say, who that white lady right there? Who that white man? Who the people in the back? Maybe that white woman is one of the early investors in rap. Maybe she's one of the white people that helped discover these guys. Maybe. But I know one thing about KRS-One. I know you was fucking homeless, but was you working for the city of New York, nigga? Because you wasn't in programs. Another thing I tell you about Scott LaRock, Did y'all know Scott LaRock was working with kids on some nonprofit organization type shit? Scott LaRock was working with the city too. There was some shit going on, y'all. Because in the Bronx was a lot of goddamn programs dealing with kids, man. And it was that crack era. So there was a lot of shit going on with kids in the city, man. And meanwhile, with all this shit going on, hella kids in the Bronx getting raped and taken advantage of. All this shit going on. You ever heard KRS-One speak about human trafficking? He's not, because he has a song called 13 and Good. I told you, all of them have a dirty ass fucking song. For all my original hip hop cats, my brothers, my sisters, y'all gonna act like y'all remember the song 13 and Good? And I ain't gonna lie, when I was young, that was one of my favorite. I used to like that, so I had that album. But the song was about the part I was paying attention to, how he was breaking down also how the father wanted to rape his ass. And he had to knock the father ass out. But it's crazy. The story was telling us an Illuminati story. It was telling us about how certain men of a caliber be selling their daughters. It's the truth. Some men sell their daughters so they can tap your ass. They do that in a rich family. Certain families do that. You can have my daughter, but I'm going to have you. That's the truth. That's what 13 and Good was about. KRS-One wanted his daughter, and the father wanted him. Shit crazy, right? But the nigga was talking about Vaseline, chewing gum, and all that. And the 13 and Good, KRS-One, a song about pedophilia. And I had to keep it real. That song is worse than any other song Ice Spice ever make anybody. So let me go ahead and get a clout right now. Let me go ahead and get my clout right now. Okay, Ice Spice, okay, she's being fried for having a 16-year-old in the video. Yes, she is. Nicki Minaj, yes, she'd be accused of being with a Chester. Yes, she is. But I will say this, Nicki or Ice Spice, none of them have made a song as dirty as KRS-One. He made a song about a 13-year-old. See? But niggas are going to celebrate the nigga on the stage. In fact, Joe will still come on and tell you, KRS-One, man, that's my idol, man. I love KRS-One, man. Fuck all you niggas. They're frauds. These niggas are rapping agents. They were working for the city the whole time, and I said it before, they was hating on Queensbridge. Why? I peeped it. Ain't no way in hell in history my people from Queens, my rap people, you know what it was? They was hating that Queensbridge projects was getting more fame than Bronx River projects. That's what it was. Who the fuck are these guys to say hip-hop started in Queens? They never even said that. KRS-One made that shit up. All that song The Bridge was about was Queensbridge and Queens people let you know how hip-hop is celebrated from the Queens perspective. And I'm going to keep it real. When I first was intrigued with hip-hop, I was fucking in Queens, all right? I used to be at my grandmother's house in Jamaica, Queens, where I first seen my first block party, my first park jam. That shit was in Queens. I know it started in the Bronx. But I told y'all, when hip-hop to me started fucking 84, 83, hip-hop with me started with Run DMC, Sucker MCs, nigga. That's when I first started fucking with rap. That's my shit right there. That's when I first heard of rap. That's when I first wanted to ride around a car with my family just so I can hear that shit come on the radio. People forget back in the day, you might only had 3 rap songs come on the radio. Y'all forgot? And you had to listen all day for that one song to come on. Fiend out. Y'all forgot? I ain't forget shit. That Run DMC song come on, shit be lit. Shit be like 3 minutes. You be geeked. That shit go up like, damn. Remember now, no videos. Gotta wait for that shit to come on again. They be by the radio waiting. Oh, did that shit go? Suck MC. Niggas be hyped. But then, like I say, the block parties started around all that. The block parties going on. Now I got older brothers. My older brothers already wearing Gazelles, Puma suits, Adidas suits, fly niggas getting money. They wasn't no fucking rappers, but they was at the jams. I was a young nigga, couldn't go outside unless it was in the daytime. So the daytime, me and my cousin, we had the block party, nigga, all day. So my hip-hop experience is from Queens, man. When Run DMC was in their prime and my cousin Michelle McLean was cool with DMC and all that. Nigga came to I told you, I got history, man. I ain't here for all that. I got history. I got history with the Supreme Team, all of that. Fat Cat, all of that. Facts. So I ain't got to get into all of that because they ain't for the internet. But when I was a young boy, my hip-hop experience come from Queens, and my brother was a DJ. Fucking up them records in the attic. My grandmother bought him a stereo set. So I used to always be around hip-hop, y'all. So my point is, Bronx wasn't the only ones doing it. They were just the niggas that wanted to keep control of the shit. But when it went out of control, went around the city, once that shit, Brooklyn, Queens, everywhere else, Staten Island, man, Long Island, man, that shit. Another thing. Niggas try to write Long Island out of hip-hop history, too. People don't want to admit Rakim was the greatest rapper. He from Long Island. People was talking about Puff from Long Island. Eric B, the muscle in the game from Long Island. Niggas try to write Long Island out of hip-hop history too. Them Bronx niggas didn't want nobody else to get the clout, man. That's what a lot of that smoke was about. That's why Melly Mel and them bum-ass niggas back out. Because they like, yeah, y'all try to write us out. We still here, though. Yeah, we're going to tell the truth. My favorite rap group duo all time was EPMD. They from Long Island, nigga. Fuck y'all talking about? Long Island has some of the best MCs, but they wrote them out of history. Y'all see that, my LI people? See? Write Long Island out. No, it's all about the Bronx. That's bullshit. Because most of the successful rappers came from everywhere else but the fucking Bronx. Stop playing. And the best thing the Bronx had was Pun, and niggas killed that man. Or I say he passed out, because I used to love Pun too. I used to love Pun. Pun was my favorite rapper too. Yes, he was. So I know the game. Ain't no coincidence. Everybody fucking gone, and they think I'm supposed to buy this bullshit when I'm a same kid that seen rap develop from a goddamn baby. I remember when all these niggas first came out. I remember Public Enemy first video, Brain of Noise. It was some low budget bullshit. Cause me and my niggas, we used to watch fucking video music box every single fucking day. We was on it like that. We didn't go outside after school. You go home, you eat, you sit and eat, you watch video music box, and then you go outside after that. All that was part of the program too. Y'all ain't never noticed that? They always knew you put the rap show on right after school. See how they already knew how to brainwash us? What we did, y'all, we got out of school, went home, got something to eat, turned the TV on. 106 in Park, BET The Basement, right? MTV Raps. That was the program. Put it on soon as they get out of school, fuck the homework, give them that rap. Oh, that was programming, y'all. That's why I don't care where you from. We most likely we all went through the same shit. Because we all are part of the same program, man. It's called black culture. It's called hip-hop is y'all culture. So if hip-hop is y'all culture, no matter where you're from, y'all all gonna do the same shit. Because we program y'all to do the same shit. See? But they already knew, man. When hip-hop started, it started with poor black kids and grown people taking advantage of them. That's my opinion. All right? Because one question everybody want to leave out, and I spoke about this before. Where the fuck did all these young kids get the money from? Who was the first young boy to meet a grown-up that say, hey, I'll make you a star? That's why I say still people being written out of this shit. KRS-One, I know for a fact, you probably was hanging in the village when you was a young boy too. I want to bet any amount of fucking money. You, Bambaataa, Melly Mel, y'all were young boys because you say you was homeless. And I know homeless men do gay stuff. I'm pretty sure, KRS-One, when you was young, you did some gay stuff with them white people in that damn village. Because the spirit's been telling me, you and Bambaataa, y'all was young boys, 16, 15, and y'all was fucking with white people for money, man. Y'all was doing gay stuff for money because y'all were poor motherfuckers from the Bronx. That's what I believe. I fucking believe that shit. And that's why y'all all secretive. And that's why them white crackers, pardon me, y'all, I got to keep it real. The original culture vultures was the original white people that went to the Bronx. They was the original culture vultures that went and said, hey, I can get you guys paid. They was the original culture vultures. And my point is, when you look at it with a grown mind, it was grown white motherfuckers going to the ghetto dealing with children. That's what was really going on. That's why they'll tell you the truth. They was all teenagers. They were young. But nobody connected the dots. What am I telling you? Hip-hop has always been dealt with pedophilia. I broke it down. When the young boys was breakdancing, it was grown white men watching them breakdance. And they were grown, zesty men. But anyway, do your own research. We cooking this morning, y'all. Salute John Shaft. Salute my brother. Always on time. They've already started. Australia's banks are refusing cash withdrawals for their customers. They playing the money games in Australia, family. You should know what that means. Playing money games. Thank you, Faith, for supporting the channel like you always do. You already know you Funnel Fame Elite. But look, y'all see the money crashing games? Y'all already heard what I've been saying about money. Some bullshit happened to me yesterday. Y'all peep this shit. Here we go. I go to the gas station. I say, look, I buy a couple things. I say, look, give me 25 on pump 5. I go to pump the gas, ain't shit happen. I'm like, what the fuck? I go back in because it happened to me before. He like, the money went back to your card. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? So what I did, I had to get him cash. I had cash on me. Say, here you go, take that. But if I had a cash on me and just say that was my only card, I would have been fucked up because let's just say if that was only $25 I had in my name, I needed this fucking gas. I had to do some shit. The fucking machine rejected my card. Like it swiped it, but the pump didn't work. So I had to wait till the money get put back on the fucking card. Like a gump. But I had money on me. So I said, here, just take this. But I was just showing y'all how these money games with these cards are already taking place, man. I feel like an idiot every time I use a fucking card. I'm starting to hate that shit now. I'm really starting to hate it because it's out of control. I'm really starting to feel like a dummy always using a fucking card. Oh, I forgot my card. Hold on, I got to get my card. Man, I'm tired of that shit. I ain't with that shit, y'all. I'm telling you. That's why I told you I'm back on this cash shit, man. I'm doing both. I ain't never been no card nigga, but that shit is out of control. So when we see shit like that, another thing, don't forget, y'all, they say 4,500 people are stranded in Hawaii right now. They're stranded. Why? The power's out. The power's out. You can't use no ATM card. They're stuck. The power's out. They can't charge the phone and call their family. They are stuck on an island. So my point is, when shit start looking shady, the key thing we got to understand, man, most people's life is based on their card. Your money is, that's why I try to tell y'all, when people was talking about New World Order shit, you already a slave to the New World Order. You a slave to the banking system and the cell phone, man. That's why I keep telling y'all, man, I don't got to keep fabricating bullshit for net shenanigans. I tell y'all the truth, man. When people talk elementary shit, that's elementary. See, the way you niggas talk about the New World Order, that's how we talked about the shit in 96. When Prodigy said on the rap, Illuminati with my mind, soul, in my body. That was 96, dog. 97. That was back then. That's how we used to talk about it. But now, a lot of us, we've been smart with this shit. We done upgraded our database. That's why I said we high tech. I done broke down with the New World Order to y'all and showed you how to move in the shit. Why it's going on right now. My point is what? You're already a victim of the shit. Why? Your whole life is already tied in with your cell phone. If your whole life is tied in with your cell, you're already submitted to the New World Order. It's that simple. It's that simple. Your whole life. Let me see. Your conversations go through your phone. Every fucking thing you do in life go through your phone. It's called posted on your storyline, posted on your page, your whole life on your phone. Your job on your phone. You probably got a payroll on your phone. I could prove many ways. Everything you love to eat, buy, it's all on your phone. My point is, you're already a part of the New World Order because everything you do is through that one phone. And that one phone is connected with everybody. So my point is, anybody with everything on your phone, and you live everything with your phone, you're already in the New World Order. So what you scared of? It's that simple. You already bowed down. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get through your day without a hot trending topic, man, you're already in the New World Order. You're already a victim of the shit. You know what I'm saying? If you can't make decisions in a day without having to use the internet for that shit, you already lost your mind already. And let's look at this dumb nigga that lost his mind. 28-year-old father arrested for allegedly killing his 1-year-old daughter with a bear hug that dislocated her neck ligaments. See that? What also do we see as the face of ignorance? Let's ask the question. Did he do it on purpose or was it by mistake? How the hell? I've never heard of no shit like this. I've never heard of a father squeezing a baby, dislocating their neck ligaments. But also, this what happened, ladies. When you let any nigga watch your kid. This what happened when you play house with niggas. You let niggas watch your kids. Nigga, you let people watch your kids that can't even watch themselves. That's my point. See that? But this the world we living in now. And I bet you any amount of money that nigga love rap music. But can't take care of baby. 4 people arrested in California for allegedly kidnapping and holding a woman in dog cage. What I told you, the number one agenda of the day. Body snatching. Who? Women. I told you already, man. It ain't gonna stop. Hope you ain't next. What else I'm showing y'all? Remember when I told y'all Hollywood was slowing up, no more trending topics? You see Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee trying to cover shit like this now when people like me been covering this shit for over a year. because he understands there are no more celebrity topics. That's why Jason Lee and the rest of them, now they want to act like they're on top of what's going on. But no, they're not. They're just doing it because it's a trending topic. They ain't got shit else to talk about. The motherfuckers ain't been talking about human trafficking. I've been doing that. I done showed you people held hostages in cribs. I done showed you mothers chaining their own goddamn kids to cages. This ain't nothing new. We seen the one story where a woman had to break her way out the house because the nigga had in the goddamn house so long, she had to escape. Nigga had a dog watching her. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Matter of fact, y'all know I watched Law & Order. They just showed that shit the other day on the TV. Shit, it was an old episode. That shit was like 10 years old, y'all. They showed an episode of the woman met a dude online. She was selling her ass. She went to meet him. He took her out to eat in New York at a nice restaurant. They ate good and everything. Then they left. They got in the car. He took her ass upstate New York and tortured her ass. Yes, he did. And put her in and chained her ass up. And it reminded me because he had his dog watching her the whole time. She couldn't go nowhere because that nigga had a dog on her ass. I'm trying to tell you, ladies, do you see how easy it is for you to go to a dude house you barely know? You know, all he got to do is keep you in a room and put a big ass killer pit bull in front of that door. You ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? That's how easy it is for y'all to get snatched. And that's what's going on. Because you got men snatching you. You got men Look, men are buying women just to have them in the house so they can hump on them all day. Some men don't want sex toys. For some men, they got money for human sex toys. That's called real woman. I think they might be charging 10 to 20,000 for a real woman. And that's what's going on. Then some of y'all, you're getting your organs taken. The woman's uterus is very important right now. The woman's eggs. All of that. Kidneys is like $30,000 right now. So it's many different ways why people get snatched. And that's the number one agenda. Why the fuck you think? When you see black people doing it, you should already know what time it is. See, when these 4 people arrested this woman and put in a cage, they was holding her because they had plans on what they was going to do with her. The cartels, the migrants, the body snatchers, they're paying niggas that look like you to capture you. I showed y'all all of this shit already. All of this shit. This is what I was trying to tell y'all. See, you think in your mind a person that steals people look a certain way. That's where you're going to be fucked up at. It's going to be coming in all form. It's going to look like niggas that got their shit together. It's going to be niggas look like they want to holler at you. Yeah, he want to holler at you, all right? But when he kick it with you the next time, somebody go snatch your ass up. That's how it's going down. You might meet a nigga, he might take you on about 4 dates. But guess what? One of them dates, your ass can get snatched. Because they paying people that look like us to do the dirty work. They paying them $3,000 to lure you into traps. Paying them 1,000 real quick. Just lure them to this block right here. And that's how they get their cut. You feel me? That's why I told y'all that is the new hustle. When something becomes the new hustle, it's what? The new trend. When it's new trend, that means what? Everybody doing it. That's why I told you, everybody gonna be on this body snatcher shit soon. After they finish running out the stores, after they finish breaking into homes, and when they break it into homes, kidnapping applies with that. Because they're gonna break in homes, and some of y'all gonna get kidnapped. Because they're gonna say, look, where the ATM card at? We know you got money on the account. Now you ask kidnapped. They're gonna put a gun in your head and make you run that PIN number. They also gonna come in your house, put a gun in your head, and make you send that cash app direct. That's how I go now. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It ain't like you think it is. It's actually easier to rob a human being in their home than it is to rob a bank. Because they come to your house and catch you slipping, and they put that gun in your head and make you send that cash app, make you open up that bank. Because I told you, you do everything on your phone, right? Well, guess what? Your bank information on your phone, because you've been lacking. So now they're gonna put the gun in your head, make you expose your bank information, and if you don't do it, they're gonna say they're gonna kill you. With that, I know you got a bank on you. I know you got that bank app on your phone. Now they're gonna make you put that PIN number and pull up that bank account. Know what they're gonna say? Cash app that. Cash app to this phone right now. And if you don't, that's your ass. That's gonna be the last. That's gonna be the last way what's gonna go down. Just remember, I told y'all. You know why? Because I used to run with the people that was on that kind of shit. That's how I know. FBI agents found 40 human skulls and spinal cords used as decorations and being sold online in home of James Knott in Bullitt County, Kentucky. See that? What are we being proved? 40 human skulls. What does that mean? 40 bodies chopped up. Told y'all it's the agenda of the day. Black people in on it. White people in on it. Foreigners in on it. Everybody's into body snatching now. The weirdos are, and the people that's out to get paid. You see, he was trying to get paid. Look, he was selling human skulls on the internet. See, bro, you still trying to sell crack and drugs and dope. Dumb shit. What I mean by that is, what he doing is dumb shit. I'm just showing you how you got motherfuckers making money off crime. You doing crime too. You killing your people with dope, fentanyl, fuck it. He's selling people already dead. What's the difference? Just showing you. Just where the world is at. Bodies are very important now, y'all. Human flesh, very important. Human bodies, human spirits are very important now, because they're looking at it like this. A lot of Americans ain't doing shit with their life anyway. A lot of those Americans are worth more money dead anyway. Why take care of all these people? We could just chop them up. That's why I say a lot of people getting rounded up. A lot of y'all gonna get chopped up. A lot of y'all ain't going. Y'all not. There are no more programs to help nobody no more. So that's all you got to know. If you fucked up in society, society's not gonna help you, because Joe giving out more money. Let me prove that to you. Update: President Biden asked Congress to send another $24 billion to Ukraine. That's why I keep telling my people, we not on the agenda. If you are poor, that's it. If you to the point where you on a fucking street, you worth more being chopped up and put in the freezer somewhere. That's how they looking at it, man. Look what else going on to people. Look, beloved doctor gunned down at North Carolina Park in the middle of the day. Dr. Gwendolyn Riddick, a black female, allegedly gunned down like a dog. I wonder what she did to get gunned down. Or was it just some real black racist hate? Did she know a cure that was about to come out? Did she know some high-tech shit and they didn't want it to get out? But did you see this on the news? Told you. Our success is not to be televised, only our failures. That's why we see good people die. You be like, damn, I didn't even know who they was. That's the point. Hold on one second. What's good, family? I'm back. Like I say, y'all, that's why I told it's about killing our images. Remember, I told the people we had these conversations. I said, look, man, fuck all you. Look, I was talking to Generation Z, really, because a lot of people, you should already know this. I'm like, look, you can make more money than a fucking rapper doing what she's doing right there. This woman makes more than the average female rapper, the average male rapper. My point is, man, all of our successful people had to be downplayed, and all of the idiots had to be put on a pedestal. This is why we worship motherfuckers that didn't do nothing but trend on the internet and trick you. And then the people that really put in work, like 12 years of college, really put that goddamn work in, I don't pay them no mind. Because they don't never want you to understand that whatever you see, you can achieve. That's why certain people have to be downplayed. They don't want to promote that you could be a doctor. They want to promote you used to be a slave. They don't want to promote that as a rapper, you can have a mansion, and not even a mansion. As a rapper, you can invest in real estate like Rick Ross. No, that's not cool. We have to show y'all rappers that be high. We got to show you rappers that always rap about fucking a bitch. See that? We're not going to promote no rapper. See, we rather show you Future and Ciara beefing than show you Rick Ross and his business moves. And the only reason why I showed y'all this, for those who late, Rap 50th anniversary does not celebrate the successful part and the people who became successful other than just rapping. See, the 50-year-old niggas on stage represent the broke rappers. See, they represent the rappers that got jerked, the rappers that were cartoon characters, the rappers that were puppets on strings. It ain't no coincidence. The same motherfuckers I seen on the covers of Word Up magazine are the same motherfuckers I'm looking at right now. And then all the real rappers that did real shit, they out the picture. Another thing, let me rewind, because I told you I like to take my time. When I go fast, I be fucking up. KRS-One, D-Nice is the one that got Scott LaRock killed, nigga. Allegedly, D-Nice was fucking with somebody's girlfriend in the Bronx. And allegedly, a man came out of nowhere and came up to Scott LaRock and gunned him down. But I did see some shit happen 10 years ago that niggas forgot. I did see D-Nice blow up as the DJ at the White House under Barack Obama. So I know D Nice been down with the government the whole time. D Nice has a government clearance. D Nice is an agent. And I met D Nice in real life before too. Yes, I did. He a cool brother. He cool. But I'm telling the truth. Y'all, D Nice, BDP, y'all was working with the government the whole time. That's my opinion. You came out with that propaganda, criminal-minded. You another nigga that tried to deceive us when we was young. You was working for the government the whole time, nigga. You, D Nice, and the rest of y'all, and y'all got rid of Scott LaRock. That's my opinion. Because I know how this shit work now. I'm grown, nigga. Anyway, I had to put that out there. Almost 50,000 Americans committed suicide in 2022, setting a new record high number. Did y'all know that? What I say? C-19 was a program. I said, y'all, more people died than anything that didn't even get a vax. How can I prove it to you? Well, they told you 1 million people died with COVID, right? The 1 million people that died never got vaccinated. Y'all forgot? I told you that was extermination. 1 million people died before the C-19 vaccination was even created. This is why I let a lot of y'all run around and just talk, because you wasn't using your brain. More people died before the vax was created. Since the vax was created, 1 million people did not fucking die from C-19, man. But 50,000 people have been dying other ways. This is just from suicide alone. This has nothing to do with fentanyl overdoses. This has nothing to do with car crashes. This has nothing to do with other sicknesses. That's just from people taking themselves out. So what's my point? A lot of people are loose in the head. They're not right. A lot of people are fucked up in the head right now. You think they're normal. They think they're normal. But little do they know they're losing their mind little by little by little. Every day you're losing your fucking mind. And eventually, you're going to be led astray. You're going to fold out here. And I know one thing. When a lot of people lose it all like they're about to, and a lot of people about to be on these streets, a lot of people going to commit suicide. Because when people wake up from what's about to happen, and they really analyze what's going on and what took place and how Joe and them finessed all of us, then a lot of people are going to be taking their life. You're going to be seeing people jump off buildings, all of that. You're going to see people are going to be jumping in front of trains, all of that, cars, because it's hitting the fan right now. Proof right here. Joe just gave overseas 24 billion more. I got tired of counting, y'all. He might have gave him 100 billion by now. How much money went to your neighborhood in our city? This is why you have to be pacified with dumb shit. Worry about Flavor Flav. Worry about the hip-hop goddamn reunion. Long as your stupid ass do not ask what the fuck Joe doing with that money. All right? That's all you got to know. So if you're 50 years old or over, don't worry about the migrants that came into New York City. Joe sent the buses there too. Don't worry about how Joe put super foot up your ass. Because you love hip-hop, right? Well, I'm going to tell you what Joe did. For anybody over 50, especially in the state of New York, if you over 50, if you got kids and grandkids, let me break it down to you how Joe stuck foot up your ass. All right, let me break it down to you. This is what Joe did. Joe first fucked up the city of New York. You know what he did? He gave the $30 million to lock up the young boys. That's why y'all didn't peep it. I broke it all down. The drill operation was over as soon as Joe Biden gave him $30 million. Eric Adams did a special. He said, we will now be watching all social media platforms. The $30 million went to all the new technology in New York City. Joe Biden sent the bag to the mayor and said, here you go. Here's the money to lock them up. Boom. So the only money he sent to New York City was to lock niggas up. $30 million. That's my proof. So this is how Joe put foot up the people ass in New York City, the elders. He sent a budget to lock up your grandkids. Then, to take the money, he sent busloads of immigrants to the city. They're going to get the jobs over the grandkids. They're going to get the jobs in the housing. They're already there. Get it? The third thing he did, he pacified you with all this rap shit while he giving money to Ukraine. And a bunch of Ukrainians have went to New York and they situated them in Brooklyn. When the whole Ukraine thing started, they flew all the Ukrainians over. They're in Brooklyn, New York right now. That's why I say my people in New York don't get it. I'm talking about my black people. They don't get it. Joe is the one that been putting the nail in niggas' coffin. Let me say it one more time. He gave money to lock niggas up. He put the migrants there to take the jobs of the hardworking people. Then he put other people there to take more jobs. And on top of that, he's no longer giving no more money to the city. And who's being a good boy executing the plan? The top Democrat of the city, the hip-hop mayor. But they named him hip-hop mayor because that's how you rock niggas to sleep. So my people are more worried about hip-hop than the integrity of the city because it's already done. This is why I said, if you didn't know already, New York is in you. It ain't know you no more. New York has been bought and sold. That's what this represents. New York has been sold. What else I can prove to you? Ain't nobody on this stage living no damn New York City no more. None of them even live in New York no more. None of them. Not even Bambaataa. New York, hip-hop. See, when you say New York and hip-hop, it's one of the same. It's been sold. Who did they go to broker the deal? The mayor. It's sold, y'all. The mayor is the middleman between you and the government. You see, Joe Biden called the mayor on speed dial. He tell him we got these agendas we got to execute. He said, okay, I got you, boss. Let me call the rappers. Bingo. Meeting at City Hall, all the rappers pull up. Tell them the agenda. Boom, there it is. Don't worry, y'all. I got y'all. I need y'all on this one. We're going to be doing the show. Da-da-da-da-da. I need y'all to get distracted. There you have it. Niggas get distracted. Meanwhile, the city going down the gutter. The city ain't going down the gutter. It's going down the gutter for us. That's all I'm saying. Not for everybody. No, it's not. New York will be a great city one day. It's a goddamn greatest city in the world. It's fucking Babylon. What you think? It's going to be great again. But it's just that now, certain people are not going to be around no more. That's the plan, and it's already being executed. All right? And those who are legit and clean, they're going to push you out financially. They're going to make it where you are so frustrated, working so hard, having nothing, you just going to want to say, I'm done with this shit. You feel me? That's what's going on. What else going on? People are still eating fake meat. Matrix meat, fake ass chicken. See that? This is why people getting sick. Also, don't forget the reason why we see a lot of people out there fucking mind and eating shit like this. We talk about the new generations. They was raised off this. This generation was raised off clone food, y'all. They was raised off clone. This what happened. Lil Nas X, you see him? This what happened when you raised off clone food. When your mama fed you out the microwave your whole fucking life. This is how you grow up. Overindulging in soy products. Drinking a lot of Mountain Dews, fucking with your testosterone, making you feminine. That's what happened. It's how they was raised. I told y'all that. Bro, we was raised eating the right food. We wasn't raised eating food that make us zesty. See, they eat high sodium food and processed food. That's why their brains are scrambled. I dare any one of y'all to fucking lie. Majority of y'all whole life, y'all ate out of fucking microwave. Or y'all ate frozen food your whole life. Most of y'all. You did. Just admit the shit, all right? It's okay. So I'm just showing y'all, man. It's a new day now. I'm not going to do a recap because I did this episode long enough. Shout out to the replay gang. You should already get it by now. But the key to this whole episode was to show the success of rap. A lot of rappers are successful. Those are the ones not trying to get the fame no more, or those are the ones not really rapping on stage. So I just wanted to show y'all that Rick Ross took rap money and evolved it into real estate. And this $35 million mansion he bought was a real estate move. Just like when he bought Evander Holyfield mansion. He got it for the low ticket, man. An investment. And this was done with rap. And I also wanted to prove a point that Rick Ross did all of this shit without the help of the white man. Only time he got help from the white man was that first time when he signed a Def Jam. And you'll clearly see, as soon as Rick Ross got a chance, he got the fuck away from all of them. So you got to know. He was not. See, Jay-Z thought he was going to be one of his flunkies. He said, no. Just like Kanye, no. Because they knew the science. If you be Jay-Z flunky, you're going to be like Memphis Bleak. Now, you see why Memphis Bleak never did shit? Because there's some people in the city, they just happy. As long as I can sit next to the man, I'm good. As long as I can be next to the man, I'm straight. I ain't got to do shit. A lot of niggas think like that. That's what Memphis Bleak represent. A lazy nigga. So Rick Ross, hustle nigga. He was a flunky just like the rest of them. What about Jim Jones? Don't Jim Jones out here looking bad? Sitting down with the mayor, still doing drink champs with gray hair looking washed. Jim Jones was the shit when Rick Ross was out. Why Jim Jones ain't do none of this? Didn't Jim Jones make a song called Summer in Miami? Didn't Jim Jones always rap about Harlem? Why the fuck Jim Jones didn't show you no successful business moves like this? Jim Jones, I think, live in that building over there, an apartment building. That's a fact. He live in an apartment building in Miami. Rick Ross just bought a big mansion. How the hell is that when Jim Jones been in the game before Rick Ross? Y'all ain't figured out yet? It is what it is. Niggas on this other shit. I ain't with it. I'm going to just tell the truth. I'm done, though. Just showing you after all the rappers that got broke, 360 deals, died on drugs, went to jail, indicted, lean, all this fuck shit, you can now see ain't none of them ain't do shit with their money. They ain't invest nothing. They have nothing. They ain't do nothing. That's why I'm showing y'all the truth. And I'm going to say this again. I like when people make excuses, and I want niggas to get to scrambling on this shit. Hold up. I'm going to ask this one question. I'm going. How the fuck did all these rappers start rapping 50 years ago? And a rapper that is not from New York City, ain't been rapping that long, barely still do shows. How the fuck did Rick Ross pass all of them? All of them in the brotherhood, all of them got the same opportunity. How did he do it and they didn't do it? What's so special about him? You figure it out. My opinion, Rick Ross been on his grown man shit, and them other niggas, they just still big kids. Like I said, cartoon characters. Anybody that follow them, 9 times out of 10, you live your life like a cartoon character. It's just the truth. All right? So I broke down all that shit, spells, all of that. I'm done. Nappy Image salute. The only VIP without a logo. What's up, Nappy Image? Canardo Stone. Yeah, that's why I say I don't sit and listen to niggas like Jim Jones. I don't gotta sit and listen to a washed up nigga. Why? I saw your whole career, nigga. I remember you first started. I remember you was a sidekick. I remember you started. I remember when you was doing your thing. I remember you capitalized off the blood shit. I saw when you blew up as a solo nigga. I seen you hate on Mace. I seen your whole shit. Talk about Nas. What I gotta listen to Jim Jones for? No, that's for a nigga that's washed up, that don't want to accept the fact time has moved on. He likes to watch Jim Jones because it make him feel good. When he's gonna say the same shit, he's not gonna say nothing you never heard. Another thing Jimmy did, he tried to sell you a lot of cheap shit that he don't even sell no more. Now, if Jim Jones said, yo, I just got into this real estate. I'm about to chop it up on how I do things now. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna respect that. Jim Jones just bought a brownstone in Harlem. That's what's up. Jim Jones just bought a whole block in Washington Heights. That's what's up. Now I'm gonna listen to Jimmy because Jimmy talking that shit now. Jimmy just he just put money in the tech. Now I'm listening. What's up, Jim? What you got to say? I'm trying to hear this. But he ain't talking that. So I'm not listening. I'm not listening to no nigga talk about some shit I already fucking know. I don't gotta keep it being repeated of what I already fucking know. That's you niggas. You want to still keep this street vibe like you don't want to give up the street, nigga. That means you just don't want to grow up. If you got a wife and you still chasing hip hop, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself, nigga. If you one of them niggas that say, baby, hold on a minute, I'm watching this, and you listen to Jim Jones, I hope she fucking divorce your ass because you a fucking idiot. All right? I'm going to leave it at that, man. No more jokes. I'm done. I got shit to do. And at the end of the day, I appreciate all y'all for coming through. What's up, Tammy? What's up, Boulevard? Scott LaRock. That's right. Most rappers fuck their money up. That's why now all they want is clout. They can't get nothing else. Salute Boulevard for becoming a member. Once again, Scott LaRock for supporting. Shout out to Faith. John Shaft. Y'all already know what's up. On that note, I'm just breezing through the chat. I'm about to get out of here. Shice Black, High Tech Knowledge, what up? Soulfully Sowing Seeds, salute. Oh, y'all have a good day. Have a blessed day. Y'all stay strong out here. And like I say, man, majority rule, but majority not always right. Just because the world going in one way, you don't have to go that way. You know what I'm saying? It's a saying, man. Followers always get caught up. That's just how it go. You know, you can follow me all day, but you don't have the recipe. So you can't cook like me. You can't make, but you can't do what I do. You don't got the recipe. You can follow me, but you don't got the manual. Get it? You can try to do what I do, but you don't have the blueprint. That's the difference. Get your own blueprint. Get your own recipe. Get your own formula. Then you be all right. All that following shit, you always gonna have nothing. Nothing. So hopefully people understand that. Salute Shice Black. Salute to the 5 boroughs. Salute to New York City, man. Salute to the whole East Coast, everywhere in between, every state. Salute to down south, the dirty, dirty south, where they get it from the grind. Salute to the West Coast, where they don't play. Salute to overseas. Everybody in the loop, man. Funnel Fame Live episode. I'm out.